All right, scenario 2, Electric Nightmare. You struggle to follow the pace of the little girl. So that was the girl that we found at the end of the last scenario. As she skips and hops towards the small town. My name is Maja, or Maya. I don't know how I would pronounce the J in that name. It's Maja. My directive is to store and manage the information archives on the ship. She hastily explains that a few of her classmates and her were kidnapped from the school by the bad people on January 16th, 2045. Their brains were surgically removed and preserved in a special experimental machine that... Oh, who's flipping the fucking...
I don't think I did, but maybe I did.
Somebody flipped it. Their brains were surgically removed and preserved in a special experimental machine that eventually became the powerful supercomputer operating the Tatterdemalion, K2 Pen 15. As you walk through the town, it becomes clear that something horrible has happened here. Everything appears to be in disarray, as if a riot has recently passed through. Freshly painted yellow graffiti depicting strange symbols and hieroglyphs can be seen. Everywhere are spatters of blood, spent shell casings, and pale face masks. There are no bodies, but you can hear the sound of distant screams, gunshots, and sirens coming from beyond the streets. Nearby is an overturned police car and a black box truck lying on its side. Huge claw marks have torn into the metal of the truck, and its rear doors hang open. As you walk past, a radio from within crackles and sputters, then blares, "Hello? Unit 12? Unit 12, is that you? Please respond." Maja clarifies that this virtual environment represents K2 Pen 15's dreams. Oh, wait. Maja clarifies that this virtual environment that represents K2 Pen 15's dreams takes the form of the day they got captured, the day the entire world ended. Or what could have possibly happened on Earth in the distant future, or rather, the distant past. You finally arrive outside of a large brick building. Maja halts and gestures towards it. "This is where my friends are hiding. The bad people made us translate a scary story and make a movie for them. We didn't want to read it, but they made us. A few days later, Annie, the universal translator, Maja struggles to utter the words. There's a desperate fear in her eyes. "You won't believe me, but I swear it was the boogeyman. I saw the boogeyman eater. I ran away and searched the archives to see if anyone could help. After a long time, I finally found someone and called out to them. And that's when you woke up. Now that you're inside our system, you can save us. Before you is a path leading to a pair of double doors, above which are written the words Public School 187. Underneath, someone has written Haster Rises in yellow spray paint. An inhuman howl echoes through the halls inside the school, followed by children screaming in terror. Check the campaign log. Each investigator with 3 or fewer memories must read desynchronization. Nobody.
Everyone has 4 memories?
3 or 4. Or wait a minute. Oh, did it say 3 or fewer? Oh, 3 or fewer. So that is me and Obi. An overturned school... It's right here. An overturned school bus gathers...
Where is the thing? Oh.
An overturned school bus gathers dust on the school grounds. As you examine the vandalized windows, you notice a glimpse of your own reflection. However, you no longer recognize the person looking back at you. The frame, the distinct facial features, they all seem so familiar to you, yet you know this is not your body. You stare into the glass in disbelief. The face of your reflection morphs into a blank pale mask with no mouth, nose, or eyes. The virtual reality no longer recognizes your residual self-image anymore. The mental projection of your digital self has decayed into nothingness. You must add the desync weakness to your deck. I'm assuming that's going to be in the set-aside cards when we place this. Oh, there it is. It's right here. So Obi and I each get one of these. Which is Revelation. You must either suffer a mental trauma and add a tally mark next to your memories, then exile this card. Or if your deck has 5 or more cards in it, shuffle it back in.
Yeah.
So it's just a...
It's going to keep... So it's either going to make you suffer a mental trauma, which could trigger this Heir to Carcosa for people.
Mm-hmm.
Or
right.
It's just going to continually be a dead draw. Until
yeah, it's a dead draw. Yeah.
Okay,
That's an interesting weakness, for sure.
Yeah.
It's not the worst weakness in the world.
No. And then I'll put those back in the set aside. Okay. Also, when I placed this, we need to choose, are we doing this schoolhouse? Or are we doing this schoolhouse? This one looks spookier.
Ooh, yeah.
I vote too.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Set up. Gather all the cards from the following encounter sets. Set aside the Boogeyman encounter set. Is that what this is? No. I think it's in the set aside. Randomly select one version of Act 1, Public School 187, to put into play. Remove the other two versions from the game. Okay, so randomly choose one act deck. How do I shuffle this? All right, that's our act deck. The other two are removed from the game.
Version 2.
Set each copy of undefined room locations aside out of play, as well as the entrance hall shimmer on the wall. Put the school grounds location into play. That's done. Each investigator begins play in the school grounds. Attach the Maja story asset to school grounds. Fast ability, choose and discard 3 cards from your hand, disengage from each enemy engaged with you, and move to any connecting location. Investigators at any location may trigger this ability. So
it's not she's not an ally. She just sits here and.
Yep, she just sits there. Yep.
She can't even die.
Right. Set the
Yes.
following story assets aside out of play: Alma, David, Tilda, William, and each copy of K2 Pen 15. Check your campaign login. If an investigator was infected with the cyber virus, that investigator must search the collection for the cyber virus and begin the scenario with it in their hand. We don't, so we just throw that away. Shuffle the remainder of the encounter cards to build the encounter deck. And what are these? Oh, this is the... Wait, what did we say to do with the shimmer in the veil? The entrance hall shimmer in the wall. Aside out of play? I guess. Okay. Locations in the virtual dreamlands. During this scenario, locations will be arranged in schematics depicted by their icons. Locations are adjacent orthogonally, but not diagonally. Throughout this scenario, you may be instructed to switch 2 locations with each other. When a location is switched with another location, they take each other's place in the arrangement. All tokens, attachments, investigators, enemies, and other cards at each location remain on the same location. They have moved with the location. Only the arrangement and connections have changed. For example, if Wendy Adams is currently in the school grounds and is instructed to switch her location with the entrance hall, which is directly above the school grounds, the positions of the 2 locations will be switched. After switching these 2 locations with each other, Wendy Adams remains in the school grounds, which is now above the entrance hall. So, oh, okay. So the locations can switch their positions, and we move with, or wait.
Yeah, everything moves with it.
Everything moves with it. Remain on the same location. Okay. Swarming. An enemy with swarm cards underneath is actually a pack of enemies operating in unison. The enemy that the swarm cards are underneath is called the host. In this scenario, encounter cards can become swarm cards. When those swarm cards are defeated, they are discarded into the encounter discard pile. Each swarm card underneath the host enemy acts as a separate instance of that enemy for most purposes. Each swarm card has the same values and text as its host card. Each swarm card attacks separately when enemies attack during the enemy phase. Once the host enemy and all of its swarm cards have attacked during the step, exhaust all of them. Each swarm card can be attacked or dealt damage separately, but the host enemy cannot be defeated while it still has swarm cards underneath it. When a swarm card is defeated, any excess damage may be dealt to another swarm card or the host enemy itself. The host enemy and all of its swarm cards move, engage, and exhaust as a single entity. If a host enemy or any of its swarm cards are evaded, exhaust all of them and disengage. So, this might be a scenario where...
I forget. So, Rip, for this one, like, for swarming, if you are fighting a rat, that each rat has 1 health and you do 2 damage, do you kill 2 of them?
Yep, you can... Yep.
All right, that's what I thought. I didn't remember if it was stupid or if it was...
Yeah, it says when a swarm card is defeated, any excess damage may be dealt to another swarm card underneath the same host enemy.
So another thing separate from that, if you use something like dynamite, DVT, does it deal 3 damage to each card?
Mm-hmm.
Or is it just the swarm itself?
I would say to each card, because it says they can be attacked or dealt damage separately.
That makes stir the pot super good against swarms, I feel like.
And if if I have a machete and I'm engaged with a swarm, if there's a host and 2 swarm cards, I'm engaged with 3 enemies, so the machete doesn't get the additional damage.
It's kind of bad for that.
Yeah, and then there's the do not read. Okay, so we're here at the school grounds. It's got 1 shroud, 8 clues. While investigating this location, it gets +1 shroud for each of your clues. Fast, if there are no clues on school grounds, put the set aside a shimmer in the wall location directly into play above school grounds. Oh, well, that was the card I just threw away over here. But whatever. It's set aside. So it's a 1 shroud, but as you get more clues, it gets harder. Okay.
So we have Rip go first.
Yeah, or Rita.
Or
her
Rita.
2,
I
yeah.
forgot Rita's should get clues.
All right.
Yeah, I'd probably go first.
Yep. Agenda.
I can actually make it. I can make it so I don't get a clue, probably.
Yeah, what's our
Yep.
shit?
Agenda 1A, figment of your imagination. K2 Pen 15's virtual dreamscape is strikingly realistic. You feel the tingle of each hair and smell the worms in the ground below you. All sensations are amplified by the direct simulation of the sensory motor cortex. In this world, it is difficult to distinguish between the simulated and the hallucinated. Each location is connected to each location adjacent to it. All right, what do we got on our act?
Public School 15. You approach the virtual school and pull open the double doors, only to reveal a solid brick wall behind it. The simulation appears to have been tinkered with. You will need to find another way inside. Locations cannot be switched with each other. Objective: after an investigator reveals the entrance hall, immediately advance.
Right, so basically we just need to get the 8 clues and go forward. The entrance hall, that's not even the entrance hall, that's a shimmer in the wall.
Okay, and on easy standard, Electric Nightmare, skulls are -X. X is half of your memories rounded down.
All right, so 2 and 1 for each of us.
Cultist -2. If you fail and you have a hidden card in your hand, take 1 horror. And tablet, reveal another token, double that token's modifier.
Oh, I don't think we have tablets because we didn't add one to the bag. We
Okay,
have
that's true.
we have 2 skulls and 2 cultists.
Okay. I'll go first.
Okay.
I'm going to spend 3 for Pete. And then I'm going to spend 0 for Drawing Thin. And then I'm going to investigate to draw a card using Drawing Thin.
Whoa, wait. Oh,
what?
so you're gonna make it impossible?
Yeah, I mean, it's not
Well, it's a
impossible.
shroud
I
of
can still
3.
succeed.
Yeah, he's got an elder sign and a
Yeah.
+1.
It's too late. I already did it.
There you go.
Fuck me.
Don't doubt me.
All right.
Okay.
So that was Pete, Drawing Thin, and Investigate. Okay. Well, I feel like I need to get my Hunter's Armor out. I'll go next since I have the next lowest clue getting potential, probably. Well, except for maybe CornBro. I don't know. CornBro's probably got ways to buy clues. But... Okay, 4 resources for Hunter's Armor, which is now a 4/4 and can soak damage assigned to other investigators in my location. And then I'll investigate a 3 on a 1. Skull is -1 for me. Passes. And now a 3 on a 2. Cultist. -2 if you fail and you have a hidden card, take a horror. So it just fails. Yeah, I do that all the time. It's numpad 9. That also unlocks the card when you press number row 9.
Alright, so what next? You wanna go, CornBro?
Sure, I can go. So, for I'll use lock. Okay, there's 2 of those with an action. Play flashlight.
Mm-hmm.
And then guess I may as well go ahead and just play flashlights. We'll use 1 of those to investigate.
Yep.
And it's a 0, so it doesn't matter because it's a 0.
I mean, it could matter. But...
I guess I'll do it again. Here, lock a card. Lock. Boom.
Okay. Because that was a Shroud of 2, because you had +1. Now it'll be a Shroud of 3 for you next turn.
I keep wanting right-click to be the put them back in the thing.
Yeah,
That's
right.
the-
Yeah, right-click is draw another and
Yeah.
keep the other one out.
Well,
All right, Obi.
let's play my field work from my deck.
And that's -1 cost from the top of your deck, right?
Yep. Let's investigate twice.
Okay. So 5 on a 1.
5 on a 1.
Good. And 5 on a 2. There you go.
Nice.
All right. We got 2 clues
most
left. No enemies
Flashy
upkeep.
turn, but
Do what?
they're not the flashiest turn.
No, but I mean, there's like literally one
It
location.
works.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, cool. I didn't shuffle this deck yet. Doom on the sheet, 1 of 4. And there's only 2 agendas, which makes me think that the second agenda is either really long or is one of those that keeps repeating. Yeah. All right, CornBro.
Digital corrosion, virtual hazard, revelation. Test head. X is the shroud value of your location. For each point you fail by, discard a card from your play area. And okay. So it's just one, right?
Does it say printed shroud value? Because
Is the shroud value of? Oh wait, I have 2
So it's
clues, so
3
it's
now.
3.
yeah.
All right. So
But the problem is every card you commit to this is also a card that you double commit when you fail.
Mm-hmm.
Like you're fine just getting rid of 3 cards, and that's also fine. But you might not be.
I can. Yeah, I'm just gonna try it. There's only 2 cards in my deck that I cannot get rid of, so.
I could, I mean, I could maybe commit 1 card to get you up to a 3 on a 3 at least. If it, I mean, this card was the card that I kept having in my hand the entire scenario last time we played, and I never came to a time to.
Like it won't kill me if I lose these 3 cards.
Here, just take this. Take two heads.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
fine.
3 and a 3.
3 on a 3.
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh,
Oh,
Didn't matter.
fuck.
oh well.
All right.
Well, so that way you don't have to hold on to it your entire end game.
Well, I can get rid of
You can get rid of a
play
flashlight.
area ore, so I'm gonna get rid
Yeah,
of
you can
this
get rid of the
one
flashlight.
because I've only got 1 thing on it, and I have another one in my this card. I'm gonna get rid of that and
Okay. All right, Obi.
Chain passed.
We had this one in the last scenario.
What's your search counter for that? And this is a 4 on a 3.
Yep.
It's fine. I don't really care one way or another, right? It's basically like if you fail it, you
get a
don't
haunted
get another
card in
one,
your hand.
which isn't that big a deal.
All right, so you fail. So you're looking for a hidden card. There you go. It's that one. All right, Wisma.
Yeah. Scheme. Discard cards from the top of the encounter deck until 2 virtual encounter cards are discarded. Choose and draw one of the discarded virtual encounter cards. If it is a treachery, solve its revelation effect as an additional time. If it is an enemy, place this card under it as a swarm card.
All right, so we're looking for what? Virtuals?
2 virtuals, yeah.
All right. And it says discard?
Yeah, so...
yeah, discard
Discard,
cards
yep,
from the
discard
top
cards, yep.
until 2 virtual have been
All right,
discarded.
so there's a virtual Bukkake and a glitch in the
That sounds-
system.
Like the worst thing ever, a virtual Bukkake.
Yeah. So virtual Bukkake spawns at the location furthest from you, which is our location. A 3/3/4 hunter, when it would move between 2 locations without investigators, switch those locations with each other instead. or a glitch in the system spawns at any empty location, which there are no empty locations, so it can't spawn.
I mean, this is by far the least shitty. Or the,
So can I choose glitch the system?
Yeah, you choose
does it say you must?
No. Choose and draw one of the discarded cards.
Yeah.
I'll choose this one.
Okay.
On the right.
It's getting a swarm either way, right?
No.
So.
It's not going to even come in.
Yeah, because it says spawn
an
empty location. There are no empty locations. It cannot spawn, so it just gets discarded.
Yeah. Good fuck.
Hacks.
Yeah,
Hacks.
we just hacked the game.
I do have my key card.
Yep. I clicked the button, but it didn't do anything. I've got Future Evils. Put it into play next to the agenda deck. After a scenario card places any amount of Doom on a card, place one additional Doom and cause the agenda to advance. Okay, so it's a Future Ancient Evils.
Oh, yeah. And that one card that I didn't get to draw would have put a Doom on the thing.
Mm-hmm. So after a scenario card places any amount of Doom on a card, place an additional Doom and discard Future Evil. So it'd be cool if we could put Doom on an enemy, but unfortunately we're probably just going to put Doom on the agenda. Which
No, it says it has to say a scenario card places any amount of Doom on a card.
Right.
I don't think the agenda counts as putting Doom on itself, does it?
Yeah, a scenario card has to do it.
I mean, these are scenario cards.
Oh.
I'm fairly certain.
What? It doesn't say after you place Doom on a scenario card. It's after a scenario card places an amount of Doom on the card.
Okay. So
it's like an effect, if there's an effect that, like, I wouldn't call normal Doom placing a scenario card placing.
Yeah, because that's
that
just 1.3 or 1.2.
It's just like saying
Doom.
the next time you draw Ancient Evils, double Ancient Evil.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. It's a scenario card placing Doom on a card.
Man,
it
that
gets
card is
2.
so bad.
All right.
Which just means that, like, if there's ones that are like do this or this, it's gonna make the choice of taking the Doom even less
even worse.
desirable.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
We got 2 more clues.
Yep.
And either Obi or Preston are probably the best.
I can grab them
choices.
if you want. So
yeah, go ahead.
I'll do my. I'm only gonna put 2 on here because I'm spending the other 2 right away with that.
Okay.
So that's a thing, and then I'll use one of the flashlight tokens after I lock this motherfucking card.
All right. So you're testing 1 or 1 on a
testing on a 0.
No, you're on a 1. It's a
Oh,
shroud
on
of
a 1.
3.
That's right. Yeah. What does the skull do again?
Minus 2 for
-2.
you. So you're down to -1 on a 1. Oh no!
In your threat.
No,
area.
this is the wrong card. This did not go away when
Gotcha.
we.
Okay.
Yeah, it's this
Half
card.
your memory surrounded it.
Yeah.
So it's a 2. -2.
Gotcha. So that's yeah.
Yep, you're at a -1 on a 1.
Again?
Yep.
All right. 1 on a 1. Nope.
God damn. All right. I am not.
Well, you never do tests at 0 on a 0. That's a call.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, you gotta try to get it. Usually, you aim for about +3 if possible. Typically.
It could have helped, but you kind of just pulled it before anything happened.
Yeah.
There.
I couldn't have helped.
I probably couldn't have either.
I wouldn't have gotten you to beat the -4 first. So the other. Are you guys, either of you guys, trying to grab any of these clues? Or
I mean, I could maybe try to go 3 on a 2 a couple times, but I don't have anything to commit. If I could get 1, Obi, could you would be 5 on a 3.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to try once because I want to play something.
I'll
Oh,
come
you've got
into
a perception?
to you.
Okay. So I am at 5 on a 2. That's good enough. 0.
Yep.
Okay.
That's what Preston needed.
Right.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to leave the other one to you, and I'm going to gain a resource and play my Tetsuo Mori, which is can be assigned damage and or horror dealt to other investigator at your location. When he dies, I get to choose an investigator at my location. That investigator searches either their discard or top 9 for an item asset and adds it to their hand. So, like, I could get CornBro back his flashlights, or I can go grab something for
different
me.
item I'd probably would like if you don't have something else.
No, I mean, I'm sure that there's
All
lots
right,
of people
so-
that with items, and he'll get shuffled back into my deck, so I could maybe play him multiple times. You know. So.
I'll go, I guess, next. So then Wisma can maybe explore.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Good call.
Yep.
All right. So first action, we'll play this mouse mask.
Sweet.
So did you do the thing that lets me get an item back? I didn't. Really.
Not yet. So it's when
Okay,
this guy
alright.
dies. He needs to be
Gotcha,
dealt
okay.
2 damage or 2 horror.
It's this 5 on a 3. I'm gonna make it 7 on a 3 with the mouse mask.
Elder Sign.
Actually, flip this.
So you can swap that with a card in your hand. Okay.
That and then what?
And then this is just a fast ability.
No clues. All right, so do it.
All right, directly above it. It doesn't come into play revealed.
Except through the.
The fast ability on Maja. Oh, so you have to discard 3 cards from your hand to move into here for the first time. So I'm assuming that's not going to be on the card when we flip it.
Yeah, I gotcha. I could probably do that
Okay.
then
unless
you have
someone
to
else.
do
What?
Do you have to do it via disengaging from an enemy? So do we have to be engaged with an enemy to
No.
do it?
No, so
Okay.
cards are written cost, effect. And so
Let's throw a gate down here.
if an effect can't be done, you do as much of the effect as possible.
Gotcha. Okay.
If a cost cannot be paid, then you can't do the thing.
Makes sense.
So I have to discard 3 cards to move there. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, that's
Yeah, it's up
on
to you if
the
you want to,
Maja.
That's
or
fine,
I
I'll do
could.
it.
Okay.
Don't need this. This is probably okay to get rid of. And I wish I wouldn't have swapped those now, but that's okay.
Oh well.
All
All right,
so then
you get to move there.
That gives me a
We
charge
didn't
on
know.
this.
2 shroud, 8 clues, no victory point. After entrance hall is switched with another location, if you are at entrance hall, draw a card and gain a resource. Group limit once per round.
After an investigator reveals the entrance hall, immediately advance.
Okay.
All right.
It doesn't take long for you to realize that something is horribly wrong. The interior is tangled in an impossible maze of hallways, spreading off into every direction. The school's simulation has been completely corrupted. It will be impossible to find the children without first restoring the layout, 1 segment of code at a time. Put the set-aside undefined room locations into play in the area around the entrance hall, according to the following schematic icons.
I want to click this place button. There we go. Done.
Where the squiggly line is the entrance hall. Okay, that's it.
Okay.
Act 2A, Psychoanalysis. The layout of the building has been scrambled into an impossible labyrinth. You will first need to restore the school to its former self before finding the children. Fast action, spend 1 investigator clues as a group. Switch 2 adjacent locations with each other. Objective, at the end of the round, if the configuration of school's location correspond to the following schematic, advance.
Oh lord. So this is like, it's like that fucking little puzzle thing where you have the numbers 1 through 15 and you got to swap them around. So let's see, what do we need to get to? The yellow circle needs to get here. The red square is already where it needs to be. The blue triangle is down here and needs to move up 1. The moon is in the bottom left, it needs to go bottom right, and then the plus sign is top left and it needs to go down.
Yeah, so just like we switch these 2, we switch these 2.
Right, but you can
switch these
only
2.
switch with adjacent locations. So you've got to like,
adjacent.
yeah, you can't switch 2 locations with each other
Oh,
willy-nilly.
God. So it's like literally a slidey puzzle.
it's the slidey puzzle, yeah.
Okay. That's kind of awful that these are already in place then, because they're just going to get fucked.
Uh-huh.
Well, I wish I didn't put the portal here now, because I feel like it'd be useful up here more.
Yeah, it's fine.
I didn't know.
Oh, I didn't realize you put in a portal. Nice.
All right.
Portal's a portal.
Is that your last action? So what'd you do? You played a card.
I have an
you
action.
Investigated
He has an
and
action
moved.
left because it was a fast.
Oh, this is fast to move. That's right. Okay.
Well, there's still. Is it still required to do the
Nope.
movement with a? Okay.
Nope, because that was on
Guess I
the
don't see.
unrevealed side of that card.
Okay. I just don't see one of these between the two, which is why.
Yeah. It also the agenda deck says each location is connected to each location adjacent to it, so we could take
Gotcha.
this and
Okay.
just for shits put it there.
I'm just trying to think of like the best way to actually do this.
Yeah.
I was possibly going to
Take
go
this.
into an wait, hold on. Does you just like laying down all those rooms count
We have
as
to put
something?
this over here so we can have it for reference.
Yeah. Sure.
I don't know
So
what
does
the
something
first
count as
swap
something?
is.
So it counts as putting locations into play.
So his mouse max triggers, right?
Yeah, and I think he
Oh, but it's
got
already
one
full.
back. He got one back,
Oh, for moving up, yeah.
or
Yes, I did.
and he revealed a new location too. So yeah. So yeah, what's going to be the best way to go about this with like? Because we just need to move undefined room up once. But then we've got to like shuffle these guys around and then do like a little loop-de-loop. Like the thing with the slidey puzzles is like
Yeah.
like usually how I do it is if like one, if this was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, you get like 1 in place first, then you get 2 in place, then you get 3 in place. But then like if you want to swap these, you've got to like do a little shuffle and
I mean, it's a little different with
Yeah.
side puzzles because
yeah,
I mean,
because
you
there's
could
not
swap,
an empty
you could swap the
space.
triangle and the.
You could also technically swap the school grounds. It doesn't say you can't. So if we wanted to like just move the entrance hall down and then like the last move,
That
move it
seems
back up.
annoying.
Why?
I mean, is that any better than having it? I have no idea.
Because then that like, because in those slidey puzzles, there's always an empty spot. The school grounds could be our empty spot, right?
That's true.
And then we just need to get the empty. We need to get everything else in order.
But the reason this is different with the sweaty puzzle is because they're swapping locations, not pushing into.
Oh, yeah,
an
that's
empty
true.
slot, right?
That's true. It's
So you don't
swapping
need an empty
them.
slot because you just start swapping. You'll always have a move to get back.
Yeah, I guess that's true. But I mean, it also does like if you wanted to swap your gate up into the 6 rooms.
I just want to move
could
the
be
entrance
useful.
hall to get a free.
Does it make sense to move the one that's farthest away to the spot it needs to be?
Which would currently be either the circle or the moon, because they're both
Right.
2 away.
Right.
I'm just gonna investigate here for now, and then we'll figure out more next round.
What? Okay,
Ooh,
yeah.
options.
I think I have a strategy.
Oh, I also field worked by moving.
Oh,
here,
yeah.
right. So
Mm-hmm. So 7 on a 2.
so 7 out of 3, 7 out of 2.
There you go.
Actually.
Oh,
I
we
suck
actually
at this
didn't need
game.
to spend clues, did we? No. So we've
No.
got a bunch of clues. No. Oh, you're doing that bullshit. Fun.
You gotta fuck with that.
Okay. And is this just a fast ability? You don't even have to be at the location. It's just switch 2 adjacent locations with each other.
Correct. But you do
Um,
get the bonus thing if you're at this location.
Yep. And then
Alright, that's it for
objective,
my
save
turn.
as many of the children
Focus.
as you can. If the boogeyman is defeated, advance. So boogeyman's coming out. Oh, no, this is here. Never mind. We saw the next act, whatever. So my idea for how to switch this was swap the plus down into place, which puts the moon up here. Then get the moon into place by swapping these 2. That displaces the red, but that's okay.
Yeah,
then
I gotcha.
we do these. That'll put the moon in the
Yep.
top right.
Yep.
Then these, that'll get everything else into place, and then we just have to swap these back.
Yeah, I like that. I think that's the
I think
fastest
that's a
possible.
solid. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So who still has a turn?
Me.
Wisma. Okay.
Obi, is it okay if I open up one of these? Maybe open up one of these locations
Yeah,
next to you. Okay.
I just want the card drop from my location because
Yeah, I
discarded
mean,
three.
my
Okay.
strategy also does not
First
include
action,
moving the entrance
I'm
hall,
gonna
but we
spend
saw there were
3
those enemies who did
for track
swap them,
shoes.
right?
And then I'm gonna move, and I'm gonna activate track shoes. And I'm gonna
on 2.
activate drawing thin to get 2 resources
Okay.
to test track shoes.
6 on
I'm-
5.
7 on a 5.
7 on a 5.
7. Oh, you have Pete now too. I forgot Pete.
If only you didn't drawing thin.
Yeah, I didn't really care
I
to
know.
pass or not
Yeah,
pass.
it's probably fine.
It's literally just give me 2 resources, please.
Yeah, that's a good
I mean,
use of drawing thin.
track shoes drawing thin is the best of those combos.
It's a
I
free
think.
test.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I mean, it's also exactly. It's a free test. It doesn't take any actions.
Yep.
What else?
Which you
That's
won't want to
2
do
actions?
in expert mode. But my final action. Oh,
Are you still
geez.
moving to a new place?
I don't need to. I can just stay here and protect you, I guess. If that's okay. Yeah, I think I'll just draw a card.
Alrighty. Okay.
I'm also not convinced that the deck isn't gonna fuck with these two. So.
Oh yeah, it might. Well, and we saw that there was an enemy that did it. Like when that virtual Bukkake hunted, instead of moving it, it swaps the locations that it was going to move to. Right.
You.
All right. Upkeep. Oh, I got my weakness. I get -1 sanity, and I have to spend 2 actions to get rid of it. Oh, I must either put it into play or take a horror and shuffle it back in my deck. No, I'm just going to put it into play. Although that could put a horror on Tetsuo Mori. I don't want to draw it. I don't give a fuck. I'll spend the 2 actions to get rid of it. Okay. Do my sheet 2 of 4. And encounter cards.
Beat your
It's
evils.
That one
So, do we
goes up here.
double it? Okay.
Yep.
No. That. This way.
Yep. All right, Obi. Obi. Oh, there he is.
On furnace location.
Yeah, it's going to be one of the top
one of these
corner
corners?
ones. Yep. So he's a 3/3/4, and then when he would hunt, he switches the 2 locations. So we could try to get that
We could get him to switch these.
to
for
switch
us.
those 2. Yeah. As long as nobody goes up into the middle top.
Does he does an attack of horror? Okay, I'll take it.
Yeah, he does a 1/1.
Yeah, that seems like a great idea.
Although what's interesting though is because how is this going to work? So let's say that Rita's here, for example. When he would move between 2 locations, without investigators. Okay, so if he would move into a location with an investigator, he hunts normally. But if he moves between locations without investigators, they get swapped. Got it.
So as
So
long
we
as
don't
we don't move to here, then we
then
can make him move down here and get
Yeah.
us a free 4 clue swap.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you get to choose which one he goes to if they're equidistant?
Yes.
Technically, the lead investigator gets to choose, but you can
Gotcha.
talk about it.
Yeah.
All right, Wisma. What's that bullshit again? The Shadow of Thoughts is a virtual enemy, and that's not virtual. That's not virtual.
Wait.
There.
Are
So
you
there's
looking-
2
keep
virtual
going.
cards.
Oh, did you get the thing again?
Mm-hmm.
The duplication?
Ooh, I think.
So if you choose the treachery, you have to do it twice, right? And if you choose
Yeah.
the enemy, it gets another 5 health enemy underneath
Wait,
him.
decoherence testing that twice because you reduced it'd be a test of a 7 on a 2.
Yeah, I'm definitely probably going to take
Twice.
decoherence.
That's
Yes.
super easy.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So I'll take.
I mean, that's a
decoherence.
victory point, though.
It's a victory
I
point,
know.
but it's also it'd be a swarm. If we just drew him normally, then that'd be great. But I don't want to have to kill 2 of them. Although it also says that
Okay, 7 on 2. I got to do it twice.
yeah.
Okay, first go.
Are you saying can we get double victory points?
Yeah,
from-
each swarm card has the same values and text as its host card. Is victory 1 part of his text? I still think it was the
pretty
right
sure that
choice
none
for
of the
Wizma.
normal
Right.
games have victory swarm.
I mean, it's not a peril. We could undo it. Anyways, I passed it once. Do I exhaust drawing thin for this?
I mean, if you fail, then you lose the 2 resources you gained. So
Well, that's true. Or I could take 2 horror. Also not a bad thing.
yeah, it's true.
Yeah, I'm gonna draw a thin on this.
All right, 7 on
7
4.
on a
7 on 4. Oh yeah, I was gonna draw 2 resources.
Did you pass it?
I did.
Yeah.
Did you pass the other one?
Yes,
Yeah.
I passed both.
Oh, okay. I was looking up rules and nobody has come across this, so probably for the
Your turn.
Grim rule, it doesn't get an extra victory point.
Yeah.
I found
I mean,
another
this is
enemy.
just the because it's a fan made one. I
Oh,
think.
now you got to put 3 doom and we advance.
No.
Oh yeah. hold on.
Spawn any empty location. Forced after glitch in the system's location is switched with another location. Place a
Oh,
doom
sorry.
on glitch in the system. So just don't switch his location with anything.
Yeah, just put them
over
here
here.
because
Yeah, I can go shoot him.
then Wizma can go kill him.
Okay.
Yeah, I definitely will.
Yeah, 220. Free to evade.
And deal damage to him.
That's true. It's a free damage with Wizma. All right, anyway. So we need to start swapping locations. We do have enough clues to do it. We have 7.
Yeah, we should start discovering some locations too. See what they
Mhm.
got here. Wizma, do you want to go first?
Yeah, I'll go
Bring out
first.
that dude and check that place out.
Well, I can't. I can just go check it out. I can't go up because that would. Well, I guess I
No,
could
I mean,
go up.
kill your dude. That's it.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna engage glitch the system.
Okay.
When I engage an enemy,
Well, let's see. When an enemy would enter this location, this is the gymnasium. It's a 3 shroud, 4 clues. When an enemy would enter this location, test foot 3. If you succeed until the end of the round, that enemy cannot engage or attack you.
That's cool.
okay. But I am gonna be engaged by him, which
Correct.
is
Yep.
gonna have me draw some dirty fighting.
Oh, yeah.
Oh fuck yeah. Is it fast or
No, it is not. I wish it was, but no, it is not. And then I'm gonna evade him.
Okay, 7 on a
That's my
0.
first.
do you want to just play dirty fighting to
I'll take a damage.
I know, but then you actually get
Out
to
of
do
your
the free
9.
attack after the evade,
Yeah.
right? Isn't that how
Yeah.
it works? Don't you get a free attack?
True.
So you moved. Yeah, if you play dirty fighting, you'll take a damage, and then you can evade him, deal your damage with Rita's ability, and then fight him at a 5 on a 2 with the dirty fighting free fight.
Sure.
Unless
Let's
you
do
have
it.
something else better to do with your last action. I don't know if like you were planning on playing dirty fighting as your last action.
I was planning on just playing dirty fighting as my last action.
This way you can kill it.
Yeah.
True. It is still gonna only be a 5 on a 2, which is still pretty
It's
good.
still 5 on a 2.
Pretty good.
There's only 2 tokens in the bag that fail you. All right, so you take your damage.
I'm thinking. Yeah, I'll take my damage. You already gave it to me.
hmm
And you have a way to heal damage, right, Rip?
I have a way to soak damage.
You have a way for us to put our damage onto.
No,
yeah,
that's just
if
horror.
I find my solemn vowels.
Oh yeah, Solemn Vow can do that. That's right.
I mean,
Eh,
there's
don't worry about
3
it.
of them in this
Okay.
deck, and you have 9
Okay,
health.
so I'm going to investigate.
Okay.
9 on a 3.
9 on a 3. Succeeds.
By more than 2,
Yeah.
I will evade him. And then I will immediately fight him.
So when you evade him, you deal a damage to him, right? Yeah.
Yep. And I'm punching a 5 on a 2.
Mm-hmm. He's dead.
Did you get your clue?
Yeah, I gave it to him.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go piss.
That was a good turn.
Yeah, that was a good turn. So CornBro and I are just sitting out here. We don't want to go here or here, but I mean, it might be worth it to move up with Obi.
Yeah.
Let me go first.
Okay. I might just move and discard my Silver Moth. That might be my turn.
Mainly because I want to get Wit and Green out, I think.
Okay.
So, I'll go first. First action, I'll play Wit and Green. 3.
Ooh, the Atlas.
Yeah, but this is why.
Oh, she's gonna shuffle. I mean,
I'm not. I'm just
it's a
just gonna
tome.
not do her. Oh, it is. Oh, I thought. Oh my god. I'm so
yeah,
dumb.
you can just grab it with Witten, but it would cost you
Good.
1 resource less.
Well, I can't play more. I can only play from this once per. Where'd my little mini one go? Where'd my little baby one go?
I don't. Oh, it's underneath you.
I've been using that to track whether I've paid for or played from the top.
Mm.
It's fine. I'll get my Atlas next turn. It's fun. Or I can draw it by moving to a location, right?
Yeah, yeah. After
Okay.
you reveal a location or put a new location into play, exhaust Wit and Green to search the top 6 for a tome or relic and draw it.
So go check this out. I'm not going to stay here because I want him to move down.
Yep. All right. 2 shroud, 4 clues, action, investigate, +2 difficulty. If you succeed, discover an additional clue from adjacent location.
It's-
So you can test a 4 shroud to get 2 clues, basically.
And then, ooh, look what's coming up.
Both your atlases. Okay.
Oh, I will do an investigate here.
Okay. Are
So
you
that's,
doing the special one, or
yes,
are you
yes,
just
I'm
5
doing
on
the
a 2?
special
All right,
one.
5 on a 4.
And I do have field work for moving.
All
here,
right, 7 on a 4. Yep.
Let's just do mouse mask.
Okay, 9 on a 4. Auto fail.
Damn it.
Always. Did
Shortcutting
you get your
back.
count?
Yeah, I did.
Here.
Yeah, ripped
Oh, you want a shortcut here?
Check it out.
There's a victory point. 3 shroud, 4
Choose-
clues. If classroom K2 is adjacent to 4 other locations, so I guess if it's down here,
Yeah, so we gotta get it there. That's fine. We could probably manage that.
then each investigator at classroom K2 marks a tally mark
we
next
want
to
to flip
memories.
these ones and then start moving stuff along
Okay.
that path. That's probably doable.
Okay.
Yeah, it's probably fine.
Yeah. All right.
It's my
Preston and I
turn.
have
This
turns.
comes back. Yeah, I have BRB.
What are you
Alright.
planning on, Preston?
Well, I'm gonna move for one,
Mhm.
obviously. I'm actually gonna play the long game here instead of grabbing a clue immediately. I think I'm gonna end up drawing 2 this turn.
Okay.
Because I really need to get a couple cards out. Shit.
Weakness?
Well,
You can just pay him off.
yeah, that's
You
what I'm
haven't
gonna
spent
do.
your family inheritance
Yeah,
yet.
I haven't spent fair, so I'm gonna spend family inheritance and pay him off. So that's gonna
Alright.
be my last.
Hey, I mean, getting your weakness out of your deck is what I'm going to
Yep.
do. I'm going to move up and I'm going to pay 2 actions to discard my weakness.
Glad I drew first, because I was debating taking a clue. But yeah.
All right. This guy hunts. And so he's going to hunt here, but what that means is we're going to swap the locations. And now this location is in the correct spot. And then if I get a weapon out, well, he's what, a 3 fight? I could get up to 5. Yeah, I could probably deal with him starting next turn. Like, my next turn I'll move over there and I can start tanking him with my 6 soak that I have here.
Yeah.
All right, upkeep. And then we're at Doom on the sheet 3 of 4. I guess.
I don't think.
Yeah, Obi's not back yet. We'll wait. You also missed me getting the achievement for 200 hours. I did already put Doom on the sheet.
I'm butthurt about that. Autofail. I love the deduction cafeteria, but dear God. Well, I might just like hang out there a lot. Well, I mean, I want the victory points from here, but I can also get them by doing.
Yeah.
That.
Okay.
I can probably.
Yep. So I did the Doom on the sheet.
We also all want to be at the classroom when we do that too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My turn's gonna be pretty quick, I think. So I'm just gonna. I'll go first.
You got to draw
here,
your
if you don't
encounter
mind.
cards.
Oh right, yeah, we got to do that.
Yep.
All right. End times, perils. Nobody can help. Revolution. Add grim future to any investigator's threat area. When the act or agenda advances, take 1 damage and 1 horror. Test 3 feet. If you succeed, discard grim future. Who has? So you've got damn good feet, so I'll probably give it to you. But then you take, and you don't have much in the way of horror, right? 5 kind of sucks.
I'll help you a little bit.
I don't think I could.
You
yeah,
covered up your relevant card. Oh no, it's a deck card.
Like I have. See this guy Pete? This is knowledge you should know.
Yep.
Pete Sylvester.
Yeah,
after I put horror on him, he heals horror at the end of my turn.
Gotcha. Well, then that makes it real fucking easy. Then you're getting it.
Yep.
Plus, I want to take horror.
Right. The other option was me to kill my Tetsuo Mori to let me go grab a card from my deck.
Fair.
That's true.
I mean, both are valid options. It's definitely either me or Wisma to get that card.
Is this considered empty?
Yeah. Empty means no enemies or investigators, and she's not either of those.
Side question though: why do you want to take horror? Or what is
so he has his meat cleaver that gives him extra fists when he's at 3 or fewer remaining sanity.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yep.
Do you want it at the school or up here?
I mean, as long as we don't flip or switch the school with anything, he's just gonna sit there.
Yeah,
but the agenda advancing might be like, oh, flip a bunch of locations around, which is so we don't know.
Yeah,
I mean,
we don't really want to do that.
I could maybe.
Well, but I almost want him to flip it because
he's going to get the Doom,
right? So
which is going to it's Ancient Evils. We're going to get 2 Ancient Evils,
right? But we'd like super pass it, so it's not going to trigger when we have like 0 of 7 or something.
You never trigger it.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
How about never trigger it?
Yeah, I think that's the current game plan, is to try to never trigger it.
Okay.
Or I could just go up and kill him, because I could play a knife. Oh, I'd have to knife move, and I won't get the extra. Oh no, I would get the extra damage.
We're actually gonna go take care of virtual.
Yeah. I guess you could track shoes up there and do the same thing you did to the other one.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Your encounter card was fine.
What? We already are still on that.
Mm-hmm.
Put this card into play in your threat area. Force, if your location is switched to their location, take a damage.
And then test foot or head 3 to get rid of it as an action. Okay. And I've got test head X, where X is the shroud value of my location, 2. For each point you fail by, discard a card from your play area or your hand. I'm at 3 on a 2. Sure.
Terrible. But you don't.
All right.
Yeah. All right, that's us.
Okay. So, do we have Wisma go first to get rid of the enemy?
Yeah, I can go first.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm going to move and track shoes.
Mm-hmm. 7 on a 3.
Three.
Sweet.
misses.
All right, so he
engages me.
engages you, which lets you get a this if you want.
I'm gonna search the top 9 of my deck. It's top 9, right?
Yes.
Oh,
So you're looking for either grift or pilfer.
They're not there.
Okay.
And then I assume I shuffle.
Yeah.
Okay. That's fine.
Okay.
And then I'm going to evade.
Okay. 7 on a 0.
Oh my gosh. 7 on a 0. I'm going to make it a little harder.
Okay, 7 on a 2 to get resources or draw a card.
2 resources.
Is that exhausted?
Oh yeah, I guess. Yeah.
That's it. I mean, it's not gonna happen anyways.
That passes, so he's evaded. And he gets a damage on him.
Okay. Oh, Obi's got it.
And then I'll punch at him.
So dirty
5.
fighting. Yep.
Yeah.
5 on a 2.
He did.
And then you got an action still.
Yeah.
And I'll go ahead and play my meat cleaver.
Nice.
Sounds good.
idea.
All right, we are kind of splitting up. If I go over here and engage this guy, okay, I think I'll go because I'm going to start trying
everybody
to.
is within my range right now.
It's true. It's true. I'm going to play my survival knife, which lets me get. So I could kill him after he attacks me. So that's my plan. I move in here, which engages him with me. Flips my location, which is X Shroud, where X is the number of adjacent locations, so 2. It's minimum 2, so that's a good place for it. If there are no clues on the library, you can switch library with any other school location, and then you get 2 more clues on it from the token bank, or 4 more clues on it from the token bank.
Yeah, but that's a victory point.
It is a victory point.
And it doesn't
That
need
would
to move
be
very far.
good. Oh, it doesn't need to move though. Is the problem?
Yes, it doesn't need to move at all.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, we like the victory point.
Yep, and then I'm going to swing at the Bukkake with +1 fist. 5 on a 3. -2. Succeeds. 1 damage. That's my go. So we got the CornBro and Obi left.
Yeah. Think. We have clues at the moment.
Spend my resources for my cleaver.
I think right now I'm literally just going to use all 3 of mine to draw cards.
Okay. What you got, Obi? A crack the case, I see.
I don't think I'm going to be emptying anything here, but
No.
what are your thoughts on doing some switchies?
Don't do it with me.
No, I want to move. I want to move this to here and then this to here. Yeah.
Totally works for me. How many clues does it
We
require?
spend 8.
4? It costs 8.
Yeah, it would cost us all of our clues.
I don't need any.
So if we go here to here,
Okay, so that costs 4. I'll get rid of my 2.
I mean, we'll just spend them all to do
No.
all of it, right?
Okay.
And then, CornBro, you get this.
Yeah, so you get to draw a card and gain a resource, CornBro.
Oh no! You should have said that
Shit.
before he went up to 7 cards.
Yeah, that's not great, because isn't 7 the limit?
8's the limit.
8 is.
Or
So
eight's
you'll
the
just have to
limit,
discard 1 during the upkeep, unless that's your weakness.
Yeah. No.
Oh, your weakness stays in your hand. I forgot about that, too.
Yeah. But, oh well.
Where's your bless, man?
Did you kill your guy then, Rip? I missed what
Nope,
happened.
he's
You
right
attacked
here.
him once?
Yep, and then he's
He's
going
gonna
to
get killed
attack
by the
me.
knife.
He's going to attack me, and then my survival knife will attack
Does that
him
happen
back.
before the attack?
Nope, if I upgrade it, it will, which I plan on doing.
Fair enough. So none of that was an action. I'm gonna play my Atlas as an action.
Okay. So Atlas lets you put the top
I should
card
have been
face
able
down.
to search my deck again after I revealed that one location. I'm an idiot, but that's fine.
Ooh, another gate.
I don't need gates. I got fleet.
We'll move up to here.
Okay.
I will place a gate here just to have it here.
Sounds good.
Work. And then we're going to investigate with the special actions. So that's a 7 on a 2.
Uh-huh.
2 blues.
7 on a 4.
7 on a 4, yeah. And then I'll commit the cracking the case as well. 8 on a 4.
All right. So you get 1 clue from here and 1 clue from an adjacent location. The big boy. Okay.
At some point, we should go down here and I'll get the memories from it. But
Yeah.
And its desired location is top left.
Yep.
Okay. That's everybody, right?
But for now, I just want to keep getting clues, I think, and then we'll...
Yeah, makes sense.
for sure.
They're at the end of the round.
Yep. Okay. So monster attacks me for 1 and 1. I'm going to put them on Tetsuo Mori. And then survival knife. After an enemy attack deals damage to you during the enemy phase, and it does count if I soak it on other shit.
Yeah,
Exhaust survival knife. Fight targets the attacking enemy +2 and +1 damage, so 6 on a 3. -2. He's dead. Okay. Upkeep. My weakness. Rookie mistake. Discard each asset you control with damage or horror on it. Well, that's fine. That means Tetsuo Mori is not going to get me any bullshit, but I have other allies I can play if I had resources.
You have 8 cards, though. Come on.
I know.
One of them has to be
sucks.
bad for you to kept drawing so many.
It's true.
Well, I have cards that are going to be good once I pulled out cards that I did pull out in that draw, but I really don't want. All right, are we at the encounter?
Well, first we're doing
with the Doom on the sheet.
Doom on the
which
sheet,
advances,
which
so.
advances. Yep.
Ah, shit.
You hear a giggling laughter that echoes through the virtual landscape. Footsteps shuffle from somewhere nearby, growing steadily louder. A nightmarish fiend creeps out of the shadows, standing 7 feet tall with a white painted face, red ringed eyes, and unnatural yellow curly hair. The thing almost looks like a clown, but no real clown would ever wear the tattered, moldy yellow and black costume it's garbed in. No clown's eyes would ever be filled with such crazed menace. It smiles unnaturally wide, showing row upon row of sharp triangular teeth. Upon its head is an old-fashioned doctor's round reflector. Around its neck hangs a stethoscope. It raises its fingers, and you can see that each finger ends in a long, old-fashioned hypodermic needle. This can only be every child's worst nightmare, and you almost instinctively know what this creature must be. This is the Boogeyman. If it is Act 1, no, it's Act 2. If it's Act 2, spawn the set-aside Boogeyman at the entrance hall, exhausted. So the Boogeyman is here at the entrance hall. Have fun, Preston. He's exhausted, though. Regardless of the current act, shuffle the set-aside Boogeyman encounter set.
Is that just white to anyone else?
No.
Oh, there it went finally.
Yeah, it took a while for it to load for me when I first looked at it.
Horrifying.
Yep. So shuffle the set-aside Boogeyman encounter set into the current or the encounter deck along with the encounter discard pile. I guess it's kind of good that we don't have those future evils in the discard pile anymore.
True.
Alrighty. Each location, don't you want to play with me? The title of this is It. That makes sense. Each location is connected to each location adjacent to it. At the start of the enemy phases, if the Boogeyman is at the same location as an avatar story asset, place 1 Doom on that story asset, which would then put 3 Doom on that story asset. The Boogeyman is ? Massive hunter, cannot be attacked, damaged, or evaded. And he deals 2 horror. So we just got to constantly run away from him. We can't deal with him.
Interesting.
Unless Act 3 tells us how to deal with him. So we got to start shuffling these locations, like RFN.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep.
Now we draw encounter cards. And we have 10 turns to do so. Woof.
I mean, it's possible I just missed out on the, what's it called here, the memory here.
The memories, yeah, that's fine.
Assuming because it came up like that, it's secret. Yeah, hidden. Okay.
All right, Obi.
Oh, fuck that.
All right, well, there's a virtual card. And there's a virtual card. Would you rather have a swarming enemy or test foot 6 foot 3 twice? And take
What's
2.
my foot?
1?
I don't know if we really want 2 of these guys, but can you deal with them now?
Yeah, I can take them on.
Yeah, I mean, they're swarms. So they'll be...
Here?
Yeah. And then this card is underneath it as a swarm card.
You guys are okay with that?
Yeah.
You don't put your own card underneath as a swarm?
Nope.
No,
not in this one.
Oh.
And this card says put the encounter card underneath it as a swarm card.
So, question.
Yeah.
This says I needed to add to my hand. That doesn't count against my hand limit, right?
It does count against your hand limit, but you only check at you only check after upkeep, at the end of upkeep. So
Okay.
if you play
Okay,
cards and get down.
So you better get playing. You better start
Yes.
playing.
I am going to be playing cards.
Okay, Wisma. A virtual bukkake. So it's either with me, with this empty location, or this one, which is with Preston.
And it will engage him.
Yes.
Probably with you.
Uh-huh. If only I had my
It was a
wolf
pair. You
hands.
could have said, "Send it to me, Wisma. I want it.
And non-Euclidean geometry. It's the same one that Wisma has. Okay. After my location is switched with another location, I take a damage. Oh no.
Okay.
Okay. So Wisma was going to deal with these things.
Yeah.
Preston was going to play a bunch of cards and then presumably move away from the boogeyman.
Yeah, so I need to move away from him.
Yeah. Obi was going to get some clues. How many do we have right now? 2? And I guess I could swing at my thing 3 times.
We need 4 swaps to finish the location thing. So we need 4 investigators, 16 clues.
So we need
I
14
could probably get,
more clues. Woof.
I could probably get 6 myself.
Okay. I'm probably not
I
getting
mean, I'm
very
gonna
many.
get 6 hopefully this turn just by sitting here.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and go. So I can. Nothing stops me from moving away from there. Right?
Correct.
Just an
Yeah.
action.
Okay. He's exhausted, so he's not engaged with you or anything.
Action to move, and then I'm gonna use the 4 that I get from my bullshit plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to get rid of that.
Okay.
And then I'm going to play Rabbit's Foot, not that way for 1.
And that's your turn.
Yep.
Okay.
I mean, you didn't have to get rid of your lodge debts now if you didn't want to.
No, but so 4 of the cards I have in my hand, I can't play yet.
Okay.
They are going to be good, but I can't do them yet. So
Okay.
You say
Do you want me to go?
Yeah, so we'll see what this location is, because
Yeah,
Obi can
I'll do
suck
that.
clues off of it.
True. I'm gonna go.
Okay, so you're now engaged with these swarm cards.
I'm gonna pick up this pilfer.
Okay, so it's an action to heal a damage or a horror from each investigator location. I don't know why I didn't get the clues on it, but there should be 4. And it's a 2 shroud.
pretty good.
Okay. So I'm gonna evade.
Mm-hmm.
With swarm, if you invade one, do you evade all of them?
Correct.
So I'm a 7 on a 0. I'm gonna make it a 7 on a 2
Okay.
for 2 resources.
-2 succeeds. So you evade. And
And I will immediately
evade.
take a fight action against.
Are you putting damage on
put-
one of them?
Yeah, put 1 damage on one of them.
Okay.
I will take a horror to my face to attack. Currently at a 5,
6 on a 2.
on a 2
Mm-hmm.
for 2 damage.
All right, so that kills
One
the
of them's dead.
swarm and puts 1 damage on the other guy.
Okay.
And you have 1 more action, right?
Moved, engaged,
Nope,
evaded,
Engage.
fought. Yeah.
Engage was for free.
Right. No.
Yep. So you moved and evaded.
And then I'll fight the other one, punching again with the horror.
Okay.
So now I'm up
Also,
to.
you do heal the horror for beating it, right?
He doesn't have to.
Oh, okay.
Or
Yeah, I don't need
wait
to.
a minute. Wait. Oh yeah, it says you may heal a horror.
Yeah. So I'm up to 8 on a 2 or whatever. I don't even know.
So you're at 3
8
plus 2 for dirty fighting is 5.
No, the dirty fighting was only. Oh, it's still
No, you can
exhausted.
yeah.
Oh, that's really good for
Mhm.
swarms.
So 3 plus 2 is 5 plus 2 is 7 against a 2. Right, it's dead.
Oh, it only had 2 health?
Yeah, it has 2 HP.
Oh, whatever.
You didn't even need to take the extra horror.
Yeah, I didn't even realize.
Are you healing it?
Yeah, I'll heal it.
I mean, you should be at 0 then. If you,
Wait, no, hold on.
there's no reason for
So-
you to. I mean, if you want to, you.
No, I won't heal it.
Yeah, because he also has cards that commit for 4
I know,
icons,
I
but he
know.
also has to be at 3 or fewer sanity for those too. Did you do this, Wisma, when we advanced the agenda?
Oh, take 1 damage and 1 horror. Okay, I did not.
So Pete would have one on him now.
Yeah.
and you
Yeah.
take a damage.
Well, I could just heal it. It doesn't even matter because it's just gonna come off Pete. Whatever, who cares? Yeah. So I test head, foot 3.
Mm-hmm.
So 7 on a 3.
Okay, so that card's gone. And then at the end of your turn, Pete heals.
Yep.
Because that horror happened in the Mythos phase.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want to
So
start?
technically, I would have been at a higher number on that first enemy.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it doesn't really matter though because
Yeah, it didn't.
it wouldn't have been the extra damage.
You want to go?
Yes, sir.
So the only victory point location we have is the first one that
2.
we were at and this one. Oh, and mine.
I can help you with yours.
Me?
Yeah.
It's
I
a
can
low
get-
roll, it's 2.
How do the victory points on
It's
the
a low
locations work? Is if we get all the clues?
Yep. At the end of the game, if there's no
Okay.
clues on it, you get the victory point.
Gotcha.
Can you get one of those clues, Rip?
I'd be testing a 3 on a 2.
Oh no, I thought like if you had a card that let you get.
No, I don't think I have any evidences.
Or if you have a Greta,
Grettas.
maybe,
I
or
don't
something.
have Greta in this deck.
Or who's going? Because we're just like sitting here right now.
I don't know.
I thought you were going.
Yeah, I thought you said I'm going to get some clues.
But okay, I will just go. I'll just throw my gate out somewhere. Me, because I drew it.
Okay.
Ooh. All right. Then we will investigate the whatever this is.
Okay. 5 on a 4.
Mm-hmm. So 7 on a 4.
Okay.
Shit mask.
Okay. Clue from here. Clue from an adjacent location. Okay.
What are these attachment helpers?
So Obi has a card. His Astronomical Atlas says, you look at the top card of your deck. If it's not a weakness, attach it face down to Astronomical Atlas. So this card is technically underneath Astronomical Atlas.
Gotcha.
And then he can commit that card to an eligible skill test. If it succeeds, it comes back to his hand. So
Gotcha.
it's just a ways that you can... It's a little bag for cards that are attached to things.
Okay.
I'm not going to switch anything, but
Okay, but you got a clue?
yeah.
And a clue from an adjacent location?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And then we'll do it again. Now commit Inquiry Mind, so that puts us to
8.
8 on a 3. Or 8 on 4.
Nice work.
Okay.
And I'll crack the case.
And get 2 resources.
2. Better than nothing.
Mm-hmm. Did you get your resources?
Yep, I did.
Oh, okay. So it's just my go. I'm going to probably swing at this guy 3 times. Add a 5 on a 3. And then if I fail, he attacks me, and then I hit him with my survival knife. 5 on a 3. 1 damage. That misses. Okay, so... there's not a reason to swing at him. I can soak stuff on my hunter's armor. Is there a reason I don't just, like, draw a card, take an attack of opportunity in my hunter's armor? I need resources. So I'm going to gain a resource, take an attack of opportunity. Okay, enemy phase, he attacks me, and now I swing at him with my survival knife. I'm at a 6 on a 3 for 2 damage. Yay! Okay.
Does your hunter's armor have more than 2 health?
Yes.
And then we upkeep.
Mm-hmm. It really sucked that Tetsuo Mori died to my weakness, but okay.
Okay, finally got something I needed.
All right, do them on the sheet and encounter cards. Manifested Whispers. It's a hidden card. Goes in your hand.
God damn it!
Okay.
Oh wait, when did the enemy phase? Does that happen after encounter?
No. The enemy
Okay,
phase is
so-
after investigators.
I'm just going to play Ward of Protection from the top of my deck.
Yeah,
it's
because we
before
need to
upkeep.
deal.
It's before upkeep. He readies up during the
Okay.
upkeep, and that's all he does.
Well, I had something that would happen during it, which is why I asked.
Oh, during the
I'm not
enemy
sure
phase or
about
during
this
the
deck.
upkeep?
Yes, during the enemy phase.
Okay, so hold on. During the enemy phase, what happens?
So I have to search my discard pile for
The boogeyman's not. Oh, it's at an adjacent location.
adjacent
Yeah.
location. Yes. So I'm getting this one back, which then I think immediately engages me, doesn't it?
Yep, because you draw it.
Yeah. But because it was at the end of the enemy phase, he doesn't attack me.
Correct.
Right? Until next. Okay.
Yes. And then that gets discarded. Okay.
Yes.
So you got your Mob Enforcer again. Oof. Okay. All right, we're ready to continue the Mythos phase. So Obi drew Wisma.
Ooh, a hidden card.
Peril test had 3. I can probably take a hidden card. Yeah, I'll just go 3 on a 3 and fail. So I need to go find a hidden card. That's not hidden. Is it? No, it's search. So these cards will get shuffled back in. That's not hidden.
So wait. I'm. 1 second. You guys started. I left. Who's going?
I did
getting
this
his-
and
he's
I
doing his-
failed.
Well, I have a fucking word of protection on the top of my deck, and
Oh, I mean, I'm fine taking a hidden card in my hand.
okay. What did Wisma get?
I got a hidden card as well.
And mine was peril.
That's peril
Yeah,
as well,
mine's
so you
peril as
can't-
well.
You can't even counter it.
Oh,
yeah.
that one is too. I didn't know that the
Yeah.
Haunting Pass was. Okay.
Yeah.
And just to
Fair enough.
clarify, the hand limit thing is after upkeep. Upkeep happens before encounter, right? So this encounter card coming in doesn't fuck me right now.
So upkeep is the end of the round. The Mythos phase
Yep.
is the beginning of a new round.
Okay.
Yep.
Just wanted to make sure I was
Sure, yeah, yeah, yeah.
understanding order of operations correctly. So.
Yep.
So how does he? He's not targeting Maja, right?
Nope, he hunts, which is the closest investigator.
Wait, if he gets to you, engages you, there's literally nothing you can do about it.
He's massive.
Oh, okay.
You
so
can run
just-
away from him and take an
He's
attack of
supposed to be in
opportunity.
your-
Gotcha.
What?
Is she supposed to be in like one of our decks or something?
No, she sits right here.
Okay.
And
She's the one who showed us into the entrance or whatever.
yeah.
Okay, it's our turn now, right?
You can always
Yes.
discard 3 cards to move as a free action.
That's true. Which is a way to
Not
get away from the
terrible if you
boogeyman without taking
you
an
get
attack of
boogied.
opportunity, yeah.
Do you have to discard it from? So her activity is from anywhere, not at her location. Cool.
Yep. All right. So we've got how many clues? 8 clues, so we can do 2 swaps.
Well,
Here, let me go first.
Yeah.
I'm moving here.
Using the gates. All
My
right.
first I did not do this. I'm going to Atlas, the word of protection.
Okay.
Ooh, Blur, I love that card.
Mm-hmm.
Now that I'm here, I'm gonna do this action.
If it's adjacent to
That's
4
okay.
other locations.
Yeah.
Yeah, you and Preston can get some memories.
Yep. So
Okay.
memory for me. Memory for Preston.
All right, so put you up to 4 and 5. Okay.
Fieldwork. And now I think we should start swap it.
Okay.
So let's spend 4 to swap. This and this.
Okay, so whoop. Anything bad happen when people get swapped? Just me and Rita.
yeah, just
No,
us
but
two.
Rita, are you okay if we swap you right now?
Could we just wait a turn?
We can wait, yeah.
It's a fast action.
Once you get rid once you get rid
There's
of
like
your thing,
literally
you can
nothing for
swap.
me to do. So I can just test mine and test rips
Yeah,
or
yeah,
whatever.
that sounds good.
Yeah.
I'm gonna investigate here then as my last action, I think. I don't know that I need to play Blur right now. I'm a 5 on a 3.
Seems like it.
Well, 6, 7 on a 3 with field work.
Mhm.
I Might still commit word of protection, so it's in my hand. Yeah.
Okay. 8 on a 3.
8 out of 3.
Cool. -2. Get your clue. And word of protection goes to your hand. Okay. Who's next?
You want-
Yeah,
I
you
can just
go,
go.
Wisma.
I can just go and test our stuff. Rip.
Sure.
So I'll move down. I'll test mine first.
Okay.
So I'm a 7 on a 3. And then I'll test Rips.
Oh. Okay.
I know.
All right. They're
You
both
also
gone.
pass. Okay. That was my... Actually, hold on. It doesn't matter. Who cares?
You're going to have to discard cards. You're fine with that?
Yeah, I'm totally fine with that.
Okay. So now it's
Okay.
CornBro has his weakness, and I've got my enemy.
Yep. So I will get 4 from inheritance. Use those 4 to pay off this dude. So that's action paying that off. And then
Did you
I
pay
will...
off?
His
I
weakness,
got the Mob Enforcer back because of that card.
the Remember Me card.
Yep. And then fast, I'm going to play that. So we add 4 blessed tokens to the chaos bag.
Done.
And then I'm going to play this, which is also fast. I seal 3 of them onto this card.
Yeah, so I think what I do... Hold on, wait. Let me add those 3 back, and then I actually physically go pull them out of the bag. I don't know if there's a better way to do it, but... All right, there's your 3 blessed tokens. Eh.
Okay, so those are both fast.
Mhm.
And then blesses are +2, right?
Yep.
Okay. Well, I'm going to investigate this. Yeah, let's do an investigate. I'm going to use one of the sealed blessed tokens instead to make it a 2, and I'm going to exhaust Ancient Covenant so that it stops. So
Yeah.
that is a 3 and a 3.
Gets a clue. Favor the Sun also exhausts to do that.
Yeah. And then again with my flashlight. So that would get 1. But if I fail it, I get a card. Or
Did you test your thing away? Did you say? And Rips?
I
Is
test
that
both
what
mine
happened?
and Rips away.
all right, we're gonna
And then you get
investigate
pill
with
for
the
next turn.
flashlight and also commit gumption to it, so it's a 0, so it doesn't matter what I
Okay.
draw.
Oh, perfect.
Okay.
It does matter. You can always autofill.
Well, okay, I mean, yes.
You can always fuck it up.
All right, 1 on a 0.
Wait, why is there not?
Did you
3 of
test?
these
Because
sealed?
he used one already.
Oh,
You
yeah.
still have
What
to
was the
draw your
test?
token,
Are you
CornBro.
paying attention, Obi?
I did.
What'd you draw?
Yeah,
No, because the turns take too long. Just kidding.
yeah. Okay.
No, I was looking at something else.
What token did you
Um,
draw, CornBro?
1.
After you played the gumption?
What was
Okay.
the test that you did with the?
Easy.
I
Or was it just
used
normal
the
investigate?
flashlight and I committed gumption, and then I drew a 1 from the chaos bag.
No. This one was that just like
Oh.
a normal investigate?
Another
Yes, it was a normal. It was just a
Yeah,
normal
yeah.
investigate, and then I used the token to make it a 3 on a 3,
Sweet.
which was a pass. So
Okay.
I exhausted this to stop.
We could switch it again now, but we don't have to.
We could. I still have a turn. I need to kill my guy. That's the only thing I'm doing. So if you want to switch now or after my turn, it really doesn't matter.
It might be better to have the boogeyman in the cafeteria before we switch.
Sure. Okay.
Oh, we're doing it either way. Yeah, let's just switch. Should spend 5 or 4.
Spend 4.
I'll spend my 4. Switch it. This is in the correct place.
All There should be one clue there. The investigators are in the right spot. Okay. So that's in the right spot. The library's in the right spot. The biology lab is getting there. And the gymnasium's in the right spot. Okay. My go.
Yep.
I am going to... poop. I'm going to swing. Or am I?
5 and a 3?
No, I don't know if I want to swing. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to draw a card. I'm going to take an attack of opportunity.
Oh,
I'll commit. I'll help you if you need to commit.
No, I'm planning on killing him with my survival knife at the end of... during the enemy phase.
okay.
Then...
Wait, aren't you going to just use your survival knife when you took attack of opportunity?
After an enemy attacks you during the enemy phase, exhaust survival knife, fight. So I can't... now I can try to swing on him twice, but I kind of don't want to kill him because I want my hunter's armor to go away so I can get 8 fucking resources to play these 5-cost allies in my hand.
Fair enough.
Okay, here's what I do. I swing at him 5 on a 3. I succeed. I swing at him 5 on a 3.
Hold on.
Huh? I'm fine with succeeding or failing. I'm a 7 on a 3 now. -2 succeeds. The blessed token comes out. My hidden card says, when an investigator would defeat an enemy or location, heal all damage from it. Instead, discard this card. All right. That was my entire turn.
Okay, I think we're all
Now
done.
it's the enemy phase. The hunter hunts. So where's the boogeyman going? He's coming to me and Rita. Yep.
Yep. Hold on. Oh, wait, is the enemy phase over?
No, he hunted
Okay.
here. Now he has to attack me. He attacks me for 1 and 1. I soak it on my hunter's armor, and I shuffle it back into my deck, and I gain 8 resources. Then survival knife attacks him.
Oh, it's yeah.
At a 6 on a 3 for 2 damage. Okay. There we go. Now I can play some shit. Now it's the end of the enemy phase.
Okay, reveal. Remember me, hidden peril. See those cards in your hand. Okay, at the end of the enemy phase, if the boogeyman is at your location or adjacent location, search your discard pile for a weakness and draw it. Then discard this card. But I don't have any weaknesses in my discard.
In your discard? All right. Sounds good.
It's still force, so you still do it then?
Yeah.
Is that how that works?
Is it,
Mm-hmm.
or
Yeah.
I
So,
just can't get...
I mean, that's good that you don't have your weakness then yet. I haven't drawn my weakness either.
yeah. Now we upkeep. That'll be helpful. Alrighty. Doom on the sheet, 2 of 10. And CornBro gets an encounter card.
Head X,
head
X is your
5.
Memories. So head 5. Oof.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think I can do this right now. So I'm going to commit. That be it? Yeah, I think this is a good time to do this. So I'm going to commit this, which would add
I
4.
commit to you because it's pair.
It would add 4 of those to the bag, right?
It does
'Cause
add
it's
4
difference between
blessed
1 and
tokens.
5.
Yep.
Cool. I'm going to commit that one too to add 4 more to the bag. And then I'm going to.
There aren't.
Yeah, so there is a maximum of 10, which there are none in the bag. And there's 2, you can only have one of
you
these.
already...
Okay. So hold
Can I do
on,
that?
hold the
Oh,
phone.
that's
No.
small.
1, it's not your turn. You can only play fast cards on your turn. And
Gotcha.
it has the little star next to it, which means it's unique. So only 1 can be in play across all
okay.
investigators.
Okay.
Okay. So as long as this doesn't say only 1 committed to a test, which it doesn't. So yeah, we're going to put 8 blessed tokens in the bag.
Yeah.
Oh, the one that you put in the trash from... Okay, it thinks there are too many in play. The one you put in the trash, how we're going to have to do that is throw it back in the bag and then right-click it. But the bag is right now. There are 10 in the bag, and there are 2 on these cards. Okay. So you're committing those, which sends you up to 3 on a 5.
Yep. And then if I just use a bless token,
So drag it back up to the bag.
drag it. Where's that? Oh,
It's the Cthulhu
This
box
up here?
yeah.
okay.
Drag it and throw it in there. And then I'll remove it. So now you're
And
at
then
a...
exhaust
Yeah.
Ancient Covenant.
So yeah, you're doing your thing where you're exhausting Favor the Sun and you're
Yeah.
exhausting
Yeah.
Ancient Covenant. Okay. That dealt with your encounter card. Cool. It's a good way for Preston to pass a 5 test. All right, Obi.
God.
Why'd it go to me?
Because he clicked your button.
Because I was on the wrong campaign.
Yeah.
That's totally fine. I just like, what happened? Okay, I go.
Can I ward of protection my own
Um,
hidden Imperial cards?
maybe.
Oh, it's cancel the revelation effect. Yeah, secretly added to my hand. Fuck that. That's not...
Yeah, sure. If it says cancel the revelation effect, it's a non-weakness treachery. Yeah. And the revelation says add it to your hand.
Fucking deal with you, man.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay, my go.
Or...
Put Come Closer to play in your threat area. Force the end of your turn if you are not at the boogeyman's location. Discard Come Closer and test head 3. If you fail, move 1 location towards the boogeyman.
All right, so the boogeyman's going to draw you in with that. Okay.
Cool.
And I have a hidden card. Alrighty. Our turn. We need a few more clues. I need to kill my guy and get set up again.
Can I go first?
Go ahead.
Okay, I'm going to... I don't need to do anything else. So can I just sit here this turn?
I don't see why not. Where are you? Oh, you're down here with me. Okay.
I'm with you. I'm going to
That'd be
spend
nice
2.
if you got the clues and get the victory point.
That's what I plan on doing. I'm going to evade, do breaking and entering. I'm up to a 9 on a 2.
2, yep. And an Elder Sign.
That kills Rips, dude.
Oh, yeah, because you can automatically evade my guy
Yes.
and deal the
Then you
damage.
punch Rip.
It's true.
Okay. Then I'm going to gain a resource as my second action. And then I'm going to play Pilfer for 4.
Okay, so you're at 7 on a 2.
Ooh, maybe I should have done that. Oh, well, whatever. It doesn't matter. Yeah, 7 on a 2. No one wants to commit anything to me, I assume.
I'm not
No.
with you, and I don't know what you need it for.
Another Elder Sign. And a Blessed
I don't know if you
token
want
out
to
of
draw
the
a
bag.
card or something. If you want to take heart, I don't know. Yeah, it doesn't make sense.
Well, I mean,
Never
it's
mind.
just me with you.
Yeah, no, quick thinking. If you have quick thinking, that's why I go. That gives me the rest of the clues.
What is it? What is that clue ice?
You know what? Hold on, Wisma. Instead of killing this guy, hold on. When you automatically evaded the,
Yeah.
I'm gonna discard this. He doesn't get evaded, and he attacks you instead for 1 and 1.
Pete, no. Okay, and then Pete heals.
Yeah. Did you take your 1 damage?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
You better find that thing to protect me.
I'm trying.
Just kidding.
Okay, so now I need to swing at my guy. I am at a 5 on a 3 for 1 damage. Do you have any fists to commit to me, Wisma?
I do.
Okay, would you like to?
Sure. How
All
about
right.
an overpower?
Good enough. 7 on a 3. 9 on a 3. That succeeds. Okay. Now he's dead.
Oh God, my weakness.
Did you just kill?
I killed my guy who was engaged with me.
Do you want to get rid of my weakness, Rip?
Oh wait.
So
did you have a second guy
Yeah.
on you, Rip?
no, I had a hidden card in my hand that says when the enemy gets evaded, instead he doesn't. So I wanted to
That's
get rid of
what
my
I
hidden
thought.
card. I
Yeah,
could get
that's
rid of your
fair.
weakness.
Is everyone out of hidden cards now?
You can also play. Actually, you can play one of your allies. That'd probably be better, actually.
Yeah, I'm gonna play a thing that can soak for you, Brother Xavier. It increases my head and can be soaked damage or assigned damage or horror dealt to other investigators at your location. When he's defeated, I deal 2 damage to an enemy at my location.
Yeah, the problem with this is it does take direct damage.
Yeah.
Are you removing it from him?
No.
No, you already used an action. It's fine. I can remove it for myself.
And then I'm gonna play Safeguard so that I can always be with somebody to soak onto Brother Xavier.
Oh shoot! I forgot to do this at the end of your turn. Maybe I couldn't have committed to you.
Oh.
Well, let's just pass it. 4 on a 3.
Okay, well, in that case, I probably wouldn't have committed my Obsidian Bracelet to you. But maybe. Oh,
6
okay.
on a 3.
6 on a 3. There you go.
Remove that bless.
All right. So we're down to 5
Sorry,
bless
guys, I
tokens
totally
in the bag.
fucked that
But,
up. My bad.
CornBro, your bless tokens have been helping other
Yeah.
people, which is
All
good.
right.
Yeah, that's my go.
Let's move. So we're at 7 clues. Let's spend. Is that right?
Yeah, we got 7. You've got 1. Wisma's got 4, and CornBro's got 2.
Let's move the boogeyman up. Do anything?
No. So we're swapping the cafeteria and the biolab?
Yeah.
Okay.
And now CornBro and I need to just get out of this location before. So take the portal down to the school grounds, or
Yeah.
discard 3 cards from your hand.
Yep.
Or go to the library. Either way, just don't
So
go through the
yeah, so the other thing we can do is we can spend an action to just swap 2 locations, but then we put 4 clues back on here, which, I mean, it's a victory point. Yeah, I don't know.
We don't want to move the library. The
Yeah,
library.
we don't want to move the library right now,
It's
though.
already in its
Oh,
place.
switch a library with any other school.
All we
I
have
thought
to
it
do
was
is switch
swatch
these
2.
2. We have the whole thing. So we just need to. We need
We
one
need
more. Clue.
one more clue. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
we just need to
I can get that. So
I'll
I'll go.
your 4 for.
So I'll
Yeah,
go.
totally.
I'll play Leo DeLuca with my inheritance +2. So I've got that, and then I am going to try to grab this clue. I'm just gonna flat out try to do it because I have rabbit's foot. So
Right.
let's see.
1 on a 3.
Do
3
you
on a
need to commit?
3.
So 3 out of 3, and then so that goes back
No,
in this
no,
bag
nope,
thing over
nope,
here,
nope.
right? Oh wait,
Right
yeah,
click,
you gotta
draw
do
another one.
Yes. No, god damn it.
All right, hold on.
I want it to be backwards. I want left click to yeah. Okay.
All right, so you failed by 1.
Okay, so I'm gonna exhaust Rabbit's Foot to let me draw a card.
And then we take the bless out.
And grr.
Did you give yourself your extra action thing for him?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I have it.
He's always
I
got
have
one.
it.
And, yeah.
I'm just debating. I have a card that if I fail something, I can auto draw 2, but there's only 1 here, so it's like I really don't want to waste that here.
What?
He has.
Well, we
look
only
what I
need 1
found.
clue.
Yeah,
so
we
just
only
make
need
it
1
happen.
clue.
All right. So
So I mean,
will
technically,
test
you
again.
could play it on that one that you just failed.
No, I drew it from.
Oh, you drew it from
getting,
Rabbit's Foot.
From getting Rabbit's
Yeah.
Foot.
Gotcha.
I drew it. Yeah.
Gotcha.
So guess I'm gonna try to pick it up again.
3 on a 3 again. Right click
Okay, it is right click.
and -3 or 2.
So that would be
So
a fail.
you
right?
failed by 2.
So
Yep.
then I'm gonna play that, which gives me 2 clues, but we only have the 1.
Right. And then we throw the tokens
You
back.
have to spend your 2 resources.
Yeah.
Right.
So do we?
Move the
then
locations in
I'm gonna
advance
use
right
my-
now.
And I'm
wanna
gonna use.
move down to them.
I'm
Yeah.
using my last action to get the fuck out of here.
But either way is fine. You can either go to there or to them.
How do you get the fuck out of here?
Gate.
Move action.
Or you
Oh,
can
fourth
so
action.
yeah, you can either move to here or to us, to me and Rita.
I don't know what's better at this point.
Yeah, I don't
The
either.
place with the gate is not bad. though.
Yeah, places with gates you can move to other places with gates.
Yeah,
that's
I'm gonna
probably
stay on
better.
the gate because it's still one away from the other spot, regardless. So
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
the gate's really good, actually, kind of, with this
Yeah.
guy.
Yeah.
Okay, so then before my turn, let's just do the
Let's do the move.
thing. Okay, no, because I want to test my foot before I take the damage and horror. I think.
Oh right.
You are full health, though.
oh wait, actually, I'm gonna wreck on that. I want to go here. I have
Okay.
reasons.
Sure.
Being with everybody is not a bad thing either.
Yeah.
Has absolutely nothing to do with the secret card in my hand.
That we all accidentally know is an enemy because we, like when we found it,
Do I
we saw
do a
it was an
shit if
enemy.
if we advance right now, or do I just?
What is it? 1 damage and horror?
It's not really a problem.
Well,
so
you
let's just do it.
you can't test that. It's part of the
Oh, yeah,
forced
I can't.
effect.
Yeah, I can't
It's part
test
of the
it.
forced effect. So
Yeah.
you're
Part of the
going
forced
to
effect.
take 1 damage and 1 horror when the
Okay,
agenda
well, I'll do my turn.
advances.
So first off, I'm gonna move.
Okay.
But I need to move to location with clues, right? To get that effect. Yep. This doesn't matter. I'll just fail it. I don't really care. About
Yeah, if you're
this.
with me, I can soak your damage and horror on Brother
Yeah.
Xavier.
do the tests or do the flippies.
Okay. So now it says at the end of the round, if the configuration of the
round,
school
we
locations
advance.
correspond, we advance.
Okay. This is still next skill test you perform this phase. Oh shit! I meant to use cracking occasion on the top of my deck when you did that thing.
Oh yeah, so 3 resources. CornBro currently has 0, and he was with you at that point.
Do you need resources, CornBro?
Not really.
Okay.
So they get 4 for free every single turn.
Right.
I know you can have. I don't know that I need them. I'll
And
take
when I
one.
gain
You
them,
can
they
take
go-
two. Just
they-
take two. Just take two.
But
Oh,
when
they
I
go
gain them,
on
they
your
go onto
thing.
my thing, and I
Oh,
lose them.
yeah, and he would
again.
lose them.
never mind.
Yeah,
I
that's
forgot-
right.
I forgot
Yeah.
about that part. That's-
Yeah.
So if you can take them, then you should.
Yeah, he takes them all.
that's
That
fine.
makes sense. Well, when a weakness from your thing, you draw it. This Norman deck is ridiculous. Like Atlas with Norman is so silly.
I guess.
Yeah,
so,
I need a head test.
I don't really care whether who they go to, but I do want to ask the question. Like it says, I discard them at the end of my turn. Since my turn's already over, they
Yeah.
would still go there until the end of my next turn, right?
Well, crafting the case
Would have happened during your turn. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he was like,
Then
oh, I
never
meant to do
mind.
this during CornBro's turn.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that it would have been shitty.
But future reference, that is the way it would work if I got them if I got resources somehow after my turn, like someone else did something that caused me to get resources. They would
Correct.
stay there, right?
Yep.
Okay.
So like if Obi had gone after you and then cracked the case, you would have gotten the resources on family inheritance after your
I'm not gonna
turn.
play Blur. I'm just gonna fucking spend my last 2 actions to get rid of my weakness.
Okay.
Because I can use Blur at any time, and that's getting rid of my weakness is more important, I think.
All right, we're in the
Okay.
enemy phase. Enemies hunt. Are we
Or,
sending
yep.
him here or here?
Yeah, I think so.
Up here?
Probably to the fucking corner.
The corner? Yeah.
Yeah.
Then we can run away from him. All right, Wisma, you already took your direct damage from your weakness.
No, I drew it on your turn, so I didn't.
Oh, right, okay.
I took direct damage because you killed my evade.
Right.
And now we
Upkeep.
Atlas.
At the end of the round, we advance the act.
Okay. When the school simulation has finally been restored, a choir of children's voices cry out, insane with terror from the school's intercom system. What did you do? We scrambled the school so the boogeyman couldn't find us. It's coming to eat us. You realize now that the corruption of the school and the boogeyman itself are not an outside influence. They are the manifestations of the children's insanity, the personifications of their fears. What could have driven them to the edge of sanity? Regardless, if you convince them that the monster stems from their own simulated imagination, perhaps you can save them before they are completely consumed by the terror. If the boogeyman is not in play, spawn the set-aside The Boogeyman enemy in the entrance hall.
Okay.
Reveal all unrevealed locations.
Mm-hmm.
Randomly attach a set-aside avatar story asset to the classroom K2. Library Gymnasium. So classroom K2.
Okay, classroom K2 is the one that the boogeyman's at. Okay.
Library.
Library is the one we're at.
Gymnasium.
It's the corners, right? Yep.
And biology lab.
Okay. Done.
And then we move the one that's at the boogeyman's location to the cafeteria.
Okay.
Yep.
So these new avatars are action if the boogeyman is at the location above or below. So this is Alma, the one that we're at. Parlay test head 2. If you succeed, flip her over and resolve the text. William, if the boogeyman is at the location above or below, parlay test foot 2 and
Yeah,
flip.
it's all above and below.
Above and below test fist, and above and below test book. Okay. So we'll have to lure the boogeyman to these locations above and below. We can also still switch.
Boogeyman is defeated advance.
I'm assuming that flipping them will deal damage to the boogeyman or something.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
Continue. Oh, that was the end of that. Okay.
That was the end of that. Facing Your Fears, Act 3A. You must help the children overcome their nightmare before they are consumed by it. Now that you are familiar with the architecture of the school, perhaps you can modify it to your advantage. Spend 1 investigator clues as a group. Switch 2 adjacent locations with each other. Objective, save as many of the children as you can. If the boogeyman is defeated, advance.
Okay. And hopefully when we flip the cards over and resolve them, then the they go away and they're no longer avatar. Like they go to the victory.
When we do our first action.
They probably go to the victory display. That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah.
It'd be victory points. Okay.
So we should probably do that action and then use the library
To move some shit.
get
Yeah.
the clues on it and move shit around.
Yeah. Okay. So that was the end. That was the act advancing. You have to test your grim future, Obi.
Right.
Take a damage in a horror, which I can soak it on me if you want. On Brother Xavier.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know that I care one way or another. Like if I failed, so because there's only one more act and or agenda advance probably. So.
Yeah. There's only one more agenda and there's only one more act. So, all right. Failed.
Right.
Oh, it's a foot test. Oh, I thought it was a head test.
Yeah. Then.
Okay.
Doom on the sheet. Then before encounter cards, I'm going to play First Watch. Play when the draw encounter card step would begin. Instead of resolving that step, look at the top X cards of the encounter deck where X is the number of investigators. Deal those cards as I wish to the people.
Nice.
Ooh, that's
All
hot.
right. So there's an enemy that spawns, there's a thing, there's another enemy, and there's a digital corrosion. So this is a head or foot 4 test with peril. If you fail, we either move the boogeyman to your current location or the boogeyman attacks you. I am going to give that to Wisma because he can
Let's see, I think
he can pass the foot test and Pete can soak.
Yeah, give it corrosion.
Oh shit, this never goes away. No, this goes away. Did you test that already, Wisma? This come closer. You tested that.
Oh, I did test it.
And it
I thought
goes
did.
away.
Oh.
Yeah, that card should be in the discard. Okay.
Oh, okay. I thought it did. I thought. Did it if you're not at the... Oh, discard, come closer and test.
Yeah, you did that test when you were with me, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
No, I totally passed.
you passed
I thought the discard would be after the test portion, not before.
Right.
Because I'm so used to it where it's like
Mhm.
you have to pass the test to discard. This time you don't even have to pass the test. It's just you move closer. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, so really then we have 2 monsters that don't spawn on us, and then Digital Corrosion is a head test where head is the shroud value of our location, which is 2.
Give that to me.
Yeah, I'll give that to Obi, and then it really doesn't matter who takes these enemies because they're going to spawn. So I'll technically take both of them and then spawn them. Okay. So then in player order, each investigator draws the cards dealt to them. So Obi, do your Digital Corrosion test.
He doesn't go first.
I did
Or
not
you
give him a
did too,
card.
okay.
You didn't give one.
But these guys are okay. Yeah. Okay. It's a 4 on a 2. I'm gonna commit.
Oh wait, hold on. Rip for virtual Bukkake. Oh, you're just gonna draw it and do the thing.
I draw it and spawn it. Yep.
I'm gonna commit Guts and Holy Rosary, or it's one of these per test, right?
Limit once per test, yeah.
We'll commit.
Okay, so you're at 5 on a 2.
Guts from hand.
8. Minus 2. The rosary goes to your hand. And Digital Corrosion goes away. All right, Wisma's card.
Rip, could you give me both of those, or one of those and the other, and you take the other? Like, can I
They're
have
both
one of the
going to
enemies?
not spawn on us.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Yeah.
It's true.
I'm just putting them here so that I draw them
Yeah.
during my turn.
Okay, I'm a 7 on a 4. I really don't want him to move.
And it's peril, so nobody can commit anything to you.
Okay, gotcha. This seems like such an overcommit.
No.
Okay, whatever. Run for your life!
All right, 11 on a 4. I mean, you are running from the boogeyman.
Actually, hold on. I'll make an 11 on a 6, so it's not as bad.
Okay.
Overcommit.
There you go. Minus 2.
Okay.
So that's gone. And then I draw the Bukkake, which spawns at the location farthest from us, which is up here. And then we have a glitch in the system, which is an empty location. We can just throw him down at the school grounds. Right? Because I don't think we're planning on swapping anything with the school grounds.
I don't think so.
Okay. That was the Mythos phase. So then we
Who's
want to
going
do
first?
this action.
Yes, so shouldn't we do Alma first and then immediately switch to library with, like, the cafeteria or something?
Yeah, but someone has to get there still.
I can get there.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that works with you.
And
with
that's a foot
traction.
test. Yeah. And then Preston and Norman will be there when we get the clues to suck up all the clues that get added to it. Yeah.
Do you want me to go
Right.
first then? Or do you want... I mean,
Yeah.
I can do it unless what he wants to...
So I think you need to, like, do
I'll
the
go
test,
first.
switch, and
And
then
then play.
move away, because otherwise the boogeyman could come after you. I don't know. We'll see.
That's true. I could move. Then I have to move into here and get Bukkake, so...
Well, you can move down. You can move south.
What?
When they switch with the cafeteria.
Yeah.
I don't... I'd rather not move.
Okay. Go for it.
Well, then the
Whatever you
boogeyman's going
wanna
to
do
come and
then.
hunt you.
You don't have to do it, I guess. It's just, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I can do it too. Like
I can do the switch. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, I mean, we do have one auto success with CornBro.
Yeah. So like I can guaranteed make Alma do it and then switch and then.
Well, yeah, then you do it.
And he's got
'cause
more
you have the
actions.
extra action.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So I'll do that. So the first one, I'm gonna do the head test. I will exhaust that and spend this token into the bag over here.
Then I will
Make it.
remove it. All right, so that makes you go up to 3 on a 2 test. Flip her over and resolve the text.
Reintegrated. With patience and care, you reassure Alma and persuade her to open her eyes and carefully scrutinize the simulated nightmare. Through her fingers, she finally notices the subtle discrepancies that can only be observed from specific angles, thus breaking the illusion of the dreadful monster. Without the sustenance of Alma's fear, the boogeyman's 1,000 yellow teeth fall out of its gaping maw and shatter across the ceramic floor. Thanks for helping us. I'm Alma, and I'm in charge of environmental controls on the ship. It's really cold. I need a jacket. The little girl strolls out of the school without fear. Place 1 horror token on the boogeyman from the token pool. If there are 4 tokens on the boogeyman, it is defeated. Add this card to the victory display.
All right, victory 1.
And
so yeah, we
then
just
I
got to
would
flip
use-
all the kids to defeat the boogeyman.
Yep. I'll use another action to swap locations.
Okay, so that swaps all
goes-
of us.
Here's a question: do we swap it with one of these other ones instead?
It's up to you to get further away.
Oh yeah, we could do that because they're all above and below, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
Just-
so let's put this back. This over
Like,
here
I know
for
that's
right
the
now.
foot test one, but like getting it further away actually does feel like a little bit more good.
Yeah, no, I think that's a good. So this would be book, and that would be. I mean, does it really matter? Do we care which one it does? Let's do.
If
I mean,
Wisma
Obi
can
could do
one
a
of the
book
tests,
test.
Hmm?
Or, I don't know.
I could do the book test, but then I'd have to eat the dude, which is probably okay.
The book test? My book is 2. My fist is 3.
And there's a bukkake in this location as well. I don't know if that matters.
Yeah, probably not the
Just put the-
bukkake. So
Just
it'd either
put the
be
book test there. I'll go do it.
okay. Then the library's there, and we move with it. And then we
And then the
add
library
4
gets 4
clues.
clues.
Yep.
And what's the test for the X is the number of a J, so 2.
Yep. 2.
Um,
So now your favor
Well,
of the
then I'm
sun
gonna
also goes away. If
Yeah,
there are
that
no
one
tokens.
goes away.
Yep.
and then I will fast play favor of the sun
Mm-hmm.
to seal 3 more on it.
Yep.
So
So there
however
are
you did
no
that.
more blessed tokens in the bag.
Cool. And then I will go ahead and grab one of these here tokens, because I will investigate with.
Well, remember your ancient covenant's
Oh,
exhausted,
wait,
so
yeah,
you'd have to
okay,
draw
so
another one
I
after
wanna
the
do
bless.
Don't you have your, like... Don't you have
Actually,
your
I'm just going to
eye-
investigate normally. I'm going to
Yeah,
investigate.
the
normally.
reason for moving it further away is so that we can start investigating it.
Yeah. All right. 1 on a 2. 0. You fail by 1.
Cool. Then I'm going to exhaust Rabbit's Foot. Draw a card.
You need some take hearts in your deck.
I think he has 2 of
Okay.
them.
I
Oh,
You're
Okay. I used. I need to.
You
keep
used
track of
1.
This.
Yeah. So you should have 3 more money on family inheritance because you paid 1 for the favor of the sun.
I thought I paid 2 for favor of the sun.
Oh, it's 2.
Yeah.
Favor of the
it's 2.
moon is 1. That's the
Yeah.
cursed
So,
token
so
version.
do you have an action left or no?
He does.
Yeah, I have an action left, and I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna pay 1 for
Sure.
these.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna go.
Are you gonna be okay with ending with Boogeyman?
2 horror. I'm gonna get fucked by him too. I'll probably just discard 3 cards to get away from him too. So
Oh, sure, that's right. Yeah, because you can use that ability at any time from a location. I keep forgetting that thing
I'm
exists.
taking 1 damage. All right. So I'm testing an 8 on a 2. So
Yeah, that's a clue.
it's not a clue. That was literally the test.
Oh, that
The
was
test
this
of the girl.
test. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yes.
I'm dumb. Don't listen to me.
Persuade the anxious girl that the monster's simple artificial intelligence can easily be outwitted and avoided. She observes the boogeyman's movements and finally nods in agreement. You both watch the tattered clown's head deflates like a balloon, and its voice garbles into gibberish. The girl thanks you for your help. My name is Tilda. I'm in charge of the ship's digital mainframe and cybersecurity. I've had a headache for a while, but now I'm feeling much better. She carefully navigates around the boogeyman and exits the school building. Put horror and put in the victory.
Cool.
And that is my turn. Fortunately, that's all I got. I mean, it's not the worst. Okay.
Do you think it would be
I mean,
worth it
basically, if I fucked that up, I would have been here to do commits for somebody else to come and get it before the boogeyman eats her. So.
Mm-hmm.
I would have totally done it. It's just my internal injury is throwing me off.
Sure, and that's at the end of your turn. So if I go
Oh,
first, I can get rid of that for you. I have nothing else to do, really.
Unless you want to go fight. I can go fight the enemy if you don't want to.
No, so what I was going to do is I was going to discard your injury and then go up and I could engage the bukkake or I could play something else.
I can investigate here.
Okay,
So if you want to.
So if you're going to stay, I'm going to spend 2 of my actions to discard your weakness.
Okay.
And then I'm going to play my obsidian bracelet, which is a 3/3 sync for anybody at my location, but only treachery effects.
Okay. Do you want me to go up and take that guy on then?
You can, and I can safeguard with you.
That's a good idea.
Okay. Let's do it.
Okay.
So I'm gonna move up.
Did Rip do his whole turn then? Which
Yeah.
was just
2 actions for the weakness and played
Yeah.
a card. All right, so I safeguard with Rita.
And then I'm going to evade. I'll engage this guy.
Okay, so he is a 4.
I'll look at the top 9. Not a card I need. That's fine. That's my money card. I don't really need it. Okay. I'm going to evade a 7 on a 4.
Mm-hmm.
That's fine.
He is evaded. Damage.
And then I will swing at him, taking a horror on Pete
Mm-hmm.
for 2 damage.
Yep, so you're at 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on a 3. He did.
that's not even an action either. So
Yeah, that's not even an
Dirty
action.
fighting.
Oh shoot, you're right. I forgot.
Yeah, dirty fighting. So good. It defeated him. Would you like to heal a horror?
Yeah, no.
Okay.
What was your first action, Wisma?
What?
He
What was your
moved.
first
Which-
action?
First 2
Oh,
actions. I had to
move and
up.
invade. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want to go anywhere else, Rip? Back down? Probably just back down.
Yeah, I can. We can move back down to protect Preston if need be.
Yeah.
It would be good if you guys could get the clues, because then we can sweep the boogeyman right below the cafeteria next turn.
Yeah, I can
Like,
get.
if you guys can get everything out of the library before,
I can get. I should be able to get 3 of the clues.
sweet. I think we'll be good because Preston can get clues too.
Okay.
I think we're.
It is the end of the investigation phase. Are you okay with him hunting into you, Obi?
Yeah, absolutely. I'll
All
take
right,
my 2.
take 2 horror. And then upkeep.
Weaknesses in the bottom 5 cards.
All right.
Yeah.
Doom on the sheet, 4 of 10. Shadow of Thoughts. Here's the victory point, dude.
Sweet.
So
Spawns at any
empty location.
Empty location, and his fight is the shroud value. So the empty
So where do we
locations,
put it?
there's this one,
These are
one.
still empty, right?
Yeah. So any of
Probably
the
not.
any of the T's, the one in the top
Put it
3
up
or the
above
middle
you,
one.
probably.
That's kind of what I was thinking.
Yep. And then
What
it's
does it do?
a 3 fight. It retaliates after this enemy's location is switched with another location. It hunts.
I guess you could put it here if you want to make the shroud value lower.
Yeah, and then Rita and I can go fuck it up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
I won't be
It
able
only
to.
has
I won't be able to
it only
get.
has 5 health. That's not even that bad.
I won't be able to get the clues this turn on that then, but that's totally fine.
I assume. I mean, we've got Preston to get clues too. He can he's got 1 with his bless, and I'm assuming
Is
he
that Preston's card? Is that my turn?
yeah, he might have
Yep.
cards to do whatchamacallit. At the end of your turn, if you're not at the Boogeyman location, you have to pass a head test. Otherwise, you go towards the Boogeyman.
Deal at all. Okay.
Okay, Wismo.
we're on to.
Drawing an encounter card.
I was like, oh, perfect. This is the one I want. Okay. 7 on a 4. He'll move towards us.
He'll attack you. Oh, either move him towards you
Yeah,
or he
he'll-
attacks you.
No, to your location, not towards you.
Oh,
So
to
he's either
our
gonna come to the
location.
location.
actually
Oh
or
not
he's
yeah,
already
and
there.
then we could go test David because So actually, if you fail this,
Not the worst.
if you
Okay.
fail this isn't the worst.
I'll do my best at failing.
So
well, I could do.
you could test head instead of
You
foot.
could draw in thin.
Yeah, you could test head and drawing thin it.
and you take the damage, right? Well, it's horror damage, so it's totally fine.
Brother Xavier could take the horror. Yeah.
I forgot to heal up.
Oh yeah, and Pete could take the
Well,
horror.
he would.
Oh,
wait.
if he moves, he doesn't attack us.
He moves or attacks.
Oh, moves or attacks? Okay,
Yeah.
well,
Yeah.
I'm going to test head.
Okay.
Head 4. I'm going to draw thin
All right.
to gain 2 resources.
Okay. So you are 4 on a 6. Elder sign passes.
Sorry, everyone.
You did your best. And that's all we can ask of you. Okay, I've got this discard cards until I get the 2 virtual things. That's a virtual, and that's not. That is. Oh, why does that have 8 clues on it? The fuck?
I don't know. It's a disaster.
I think the scripting on this one was fucked up because there was that location that came into play that should have had
Yeah.
8 clues and didn't have it. So I can either test head 2 twice. And what's the damage? I have to discard a card from my hand or my play area
The
Which one do you
difference.
fail by?
Each
for
time you
each
fail
point
by.
I fail by. Or we get 2 of these at an empty location, which if we put them up here, then Wisman, I can go fuck him up.
Oh, did the
There's
glitch
no point in
system
killing
guy
it. You gotta
move?
kill this thing.
No, he doesn't hunt.
Oh, he doesn't hunt?
Nope.
Put it
Oh,
over
it's just-
here. Put it in the classroom.
Yeah, we're never going to move the class
There's
again,
no
so who
point in
cares?
attacking it.
Okay, so
Yeah.
we have 2 of those things in the classroom.
I think you put. It doesn't really matter, but
What?
You mean?
the duplication goes under it as the swarm, not. So like this card would go in the
Oh,
discard
I
as-
see.
Oh, it is supposed to be duplication.
I think I did that the
yeah.
last time too.
All right, so we're up.
It didn't matter. I don't think there was a search for anything. So do I move over and attack?
Can you pilfer, move, evade?
Yeah, I totally could do that.
Because that would be the perfect turn, I think.
Yeah, let's do that. Okay. I'm going to pilfer. So I'm
Okay,
a 7 on a 2.
correct.
Another Elder Sign counter for that one.
3 clues. I did.
Look at my numbers. I'm insane.
Yeah. All right, so there's
Just
your,
got to go horror, guys.
there's your 3
okay,
clues.
So that's my first action. Then I'm going to move over.
I'm gonna safeguard with you.
He'll engage me.
Mm-hmm.
I will then evade. 7 on a 2.
That's your last action. Another Elder Sign.
So he's evaded to get a damage on him.
Okay.
And then I will exhaust Dirty Fighting. So I'm at 5,
6, 7.
6, 7 on a
I'm
2.
assuming you're taking
no,
one
not
on
2.
Pete.
What is his X? The Shroud of the Enemy's location?
2.
2. Oh yeah, I'm taking one on Pete.
2 deal
7
the
on a
extra
2.
damage. All right.
Alright, that's not bad. Up and go punch him.
Yeah, I can hit him with my survival knife twice. Before I do that, I'm gonna play Solemn Vow in Wisma's
Oh,
spot.
yeah! Hey!
Well, let's not have you go.
I mean, the boogeyman's gonna come over and attack us, which Brother
No,
Zab-
we can
we can
or
swap
either he
him.
attacks you or we swap him.
We can't swap him with this location or this location because those guys will get 3 doom on them.
I also have 3 cards. I
No,
can
we'll swap him
discard.
with you guys. We'll swap this way.
Rip. If I move, choose to.
Let's have Preston go. next.
Whoa, Rip. How does Safeguard read?
During or after another investigator moves. Oh, this is the upgrade.
Also,
So
you
I
don't
can
even have
only
the
do
upgrade.
once. I don't have the upgrade. I can only do it once.
Well, I could get out of here by
testing.
discarding 3 cards.
I mean, so could
Yeah,
I.
you can. I think you're fine for now. I think we should go have Preston go
Okay.
so that he can get
Alright.
that clue, so that we can shift him.
Yep. So I'm gonna. God damn it! Not what I wanted to do.
So remember that the key ring doesn't spend a charge unless you succeed.
Right. Lock that. Okay. So I'm going to investigate using the keyring.
Okay, so you're
Um,
at a 0. You pass.
This goes away.
Mm-hmm.
So then, can I move in with you guys and get this, or should I?
So what was
go
the
up
plan
to
with the boogeyman?
gymnasium? Yeah. What's the overall plan
So
here?
switch the things now that we have 4. I'm gonna go do the foot test on Willie. My turn.
So we want the boogeyman to end here.
Yeah, we have to get the boogeyman here
Yeah.
then.
So swap the entrance hall with, or what? How are we gonna get the boogeyman to William? Oh, I'm confused.
Switch these 2.
Yeah, if we switch the locations with clues.
We're not doing the library thing. We're just doing the standard clue.
Doing
Okay,
the
so
normal-
we're
Is
spending.
that still actually? Is that still a thing? I forgot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is. Spend
Yeah.
4 clues as a group, switch 2 adjacent locations with
Okay.
each other.
So we're swapping these 2 locations.
Bundle our clues.
Okay, and that's fast.
Yep.
And you're gonna
Now I
tank the
can go up
boogeyman again?
and do this. No, I'm
Oh.
gonna go up and do the test.
Oh,
I'm
right.
Well, it's
still-
still
And then
Preston's
and
turn.
then
It's still-
he's
I
moving
still
to
have mine,
Preston.
so
It's still Preston's
No,
turn.
you have to end there. You
Oh, I
have to
have to
get. You're gonna take
Uh,
the boogeyman next turn, so that he goes that way.
I can still do it. I can go 1 here, do a
No, no.
test, and then move back. I have 3 actions.
What test are you doing?
I'm trying to get a clue.
We
Oh,
don't
we
need any. We literally need no clues. All we have to do is have the boogeyman move here, and then someone tests this.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
fair. Okay, well then, I guess I will draw cards.
You
Wait,
can get your
yeah.
resources if you need them.
Yeah, I'll take the 4 resources I would have
Like we
gotten.
essentially have the victory next round.
Okay.
All set up. Assuming I don't fuck up these tests, but
I'm done then.
What did you draw cards for?
Because I had actions. I used 1 action of my 3 to get my family inheritance.
And you did your investigate, and you had 2 more actions. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna slice and dice this guy. 5 on a 2. I'll commit a beat cop to go up to 6 on a 2.
Do you want me to commit to you instead?
I mean, I have another beat cup in my hand.
Okay.
6
oh,
on
6 on a 2.
Yeah, 6 on a 2. That's 1 damage. I will play the Solemn Vow under you just in case. It's fast. And then I'll slice him again with the Survival Knife. 5 on a 2. -2. Passes. Victory point.
As a reaction, I'm going to heal a damage and give you a damage.
I'll put him on Brother Xavier. Okay.
I want to make sure I didn't do something wrong. Wisma, you moved from my location this turn, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. I'm curious what that hidden card in your hand is.
That's why I asked that question.
all right, I'm gonna go.
I have one more
I'm gonna
action,
just- oh,
which is
okay.
going to be backpacking. To go search the top 12.
12.
Yep.
You
What are
probably
you
need
looking
to go,
for?
Obi.
To find
Recon?
3 items. No, it's items
That's
only.
item, yeah.
So
All right, I'll go.
this
Yeah, just go.
card. Oh, they come
I'm gonna
in the
discard
backpack.
3 to move for free.
This card. And this card.
To move to here, the library. I'm gonna first action move up to here, which turns on field work. I'm gonna second action move to here. and
That's
then I'm
so
gonna
cool.
test William.
All
So
right.
it's a 3 on a 2. Or 5. on a 2. Commit blur to make it 6 on a 2.
Okay, 6 on a 2.
Sorry, it should go up here. 6 on a 2. Sweet.
Just enough.
So
All right.
this comes into hand because it was from the Atlas.
Uh-huh.
This gets discarded. And we get to read this one. Be integrated. You catch up with the boy that is frantically running around and calm him down by convincing him the boogeyman will never actually reach him as long as it is only means to scare him. When the nightmare stops dead in his tracks in front of you, the boy finally sighs in relief. Without the sustenance of the child's fear, the creature's wicked arms and legs shrink to a more comprehensible size. You can call me Will. I'm in charge of the ship's navigation systems and docking procedures. You tell him to wait outside and he complies without hesitation. So, one more horror.
Okay.
To the boogie boy. Okay.
I found a neat thing. If you put the attachment helper on top of the card, it takes the art of the card. So if you put
that
this
is kinda
on
cool.
Bewitching, it takes the art of it. You can't read the
Oh.
text, but it takes the art. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So my backpack found me another hunter's armor, my wolf mask, and my machete. Just in case.
Nice. Just in case.
Mhm.
And that's it for me. Is that it for everybody?
I believe so. So
If you
the
move it after that, does it keep it still? Yeah, it does. You can move it off again and it keeps the art.
oh, that's cool. Well, now you're. Oh yeah.
Oh, I have to do this actually before I have to do it in my turn. If I'm not at the Boogie's Mammoth's location, I have to discard and test head 3. If I fail, move 1 step closer towards him. That would actually kind of mess things up a little bit, but I will commit the guts from that.
Isn't that once per?
It's a 1 per test.
Oh, once per
my
test.
God,
Yeah, you're
why
right.
is this locked? Can't I pick up the helper? Okay, so that's a
6 on a
3.
3.
7, 3.
Sweet.
Don't fuck around.
Okay.
And this is end of round.
No, that was the
Okay.
end of investigation phase.
Put that under here too.
Are we done with the investigation phase?
And then I had to take a mental trauma.
No, you don't have to.
I'm going to.
Oh, so the mental trauma doesn't actually. That's a mental trauma marked in the book.
It doesn't actually give you one.
Yeah,
right
it doesn't
now.
actually give you a damage.
All right.
So you just take a mental trauma.
And then can you
That's
exile that for
exiled.
me?
Oh, it's exiled, which means it goes
Yeah, it's exiled.
away forever.
Yes.
Okay. Now I'm ready for upkeep.
We're doing the enemy phase next.
Or enemy phase, then upkeep. Yeah.
Boogeyman comes over and attacks Preston for 2 horror.
No. Oh well.
He's clean
Are,
sheet.
are you going to be okay on your thing in your hand, or do we need to do some special shits?
Well, you'll see here in a moment.
Okay,
Sounds good.
now we
It's
upkeep.
Mostly
secret
to-
intel.
We probably need to not end the game before you get rid of those.
Mhm. Right, now we're ready for upkeep.
Okay, so we upkeep and then the round ends, correct?
Yes.
Cool.
Oh,
This
no.
guy spawns in my location.
He's a 3/1/3. At the end of the round, if there are no other investigators at your location and manifest, so it spawns. So it spawns engaged with you.
Yep.
He's only 1 damage
Yeah.
or 1 HP. You could literally punch him with your blessed token and kill
I
him.
know. That's kind of my plan.
Well, we'll see what we get.
Okay. Doom on the sheet, 5 of 10. And we get encounter
Counter.
cards.
Revelation test foot 6. Decrease the difficulty of this test for each of your memories. So I have 5, so it's foot 1. Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So as long as I don't auto fail.
Or no.
No,
on a
everything
one.
but
No,
0, 1, and +1 will fail you.
Yeah. But
most things fail.
you either have to take horror or lose resources. Like,
Yeah, what do you care about
Yeah, you just-
resources? Yeah, that's like the perfect test for you.
Wait, I'm confused.
You're
So it's a test
testing
6,
one-on-one.
but I'm decreasing it by 5. Yeah, it's a 1-on-1.
it's a 1. So if you draw a negative number, you have a 0 against a 1 and you
Oh,
fail.
right.
You
yeah.
failed.
So you
And
fail.
you
So
lose two
two resources. Oh gosh.
Oh no.
Preston losing
Yeah.
2 resources? Holy shit.
Ooh, the encounter deck shuffled. Oh, we got another Bukkake, which is
Is it furthest from any investigating?
furthest from you. So this place, or this place. If you put him down here and he moves, we'll get Doom on this guy. Yeah, you can put him engaged with us. Yeah, you can put him engaged with me.
Yeah,
or
it's
Rita.
not-
Actually, give him to
you're
Rita
gonna- Yeah.
so that she can evade him, right?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
I'm gonna exhaust Bewitching to
Um.
look at the.
Oh, because you engaged an enemy. Yeah.
We'll search
Nice.
the top 9.
Your grift.
Oh, I got my grift.
Yes.
I mean, it thins his deck.
So necessary. All right,
All right, Wisma.
take your card, Wisma.
Oh boy.
Evil.
We haven't had any cards place Doom on other cards, so. But then if it happens,
I
then it'll
mean,
be
it's
4.
these things, and
Yeah.
it's him killing the
Yeah.
kids.
Mm-hmm. And I have Digital Corrosion. Test head X, where X is the shroud value. 2. I'm at 4 on a 2. For each point I fail by, I have to discard a card from my play area or my hand.
You're with me, right?
I am with you.
Go 6 on
Alright,
a 2.
6 on a 2. Sweet.
Damn, shouldn't even have done it.
All right.
Oh well.
So, I am I'm 2 actions away from ending this scenario. So the
Right,
question
yeah.
is,
And
What
we
do
have
we
all
need
the
to do
victory
before
point
that?
locations.
we have everything. We have a
we
1
have all the
peril
victory-
card. Oh wait, did you get rid of your peril card?
Yeah, it
You got
spawned
rid
on
of
him
it.
as an enemy.
Yeah, so
Oh,
just
I
go finish
missed
it.
that. Sorry. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you can
Not
do
even
this
a problem.
fist test.
So I'm gonna do it. Then.
Okay.
First action move that triggers field work.
Yeah, because there are clues there.
So we're a
4 on a 2.
4 on a 2, 5, 6 on a 2.
And that's good enough to get you above everything but auto
That's
fail.
good enough. Yep.
Sweet, -2. Reedy.
Integrated. You calm down the boy hiding under the desk and manage to convince him that the boogeyman is no match for your combined strength and confidence. He stands up and yells towards the fiendish monstrosity. We're not scared of you. You're just a clown. The abomination cries out in pain as its hypodermic claws shrink and morph into limp red gloves. The boy introduces himself as David. I'm in charge of the engines and the main power. I've been feeling awfully sick lately, but thank goodness my stomach's finally stopped hurting. You tell David to wait outside, and he quickly runs off.
Yeah, victory.
Ooh.
All right. So then the boogeyman
Boogeyman
has
is
4
dead.
doom. He is defeated. Which
Eight.
advances the act.
Okay.
Now, it felt like we were not doing great, but we still had 5 turns left. So
Yeah. And we didn't get any
Well,
super fucked.
yeah, since
yeah,
we didn't get
super
super doom.
fucked. I'm gonna throw him in the trash. That's where he belongs.
Without fear and terror of its victims' minds to prey on, the horrific digital monstrosity deflates like a balloon and dissipates into the
I mean,
simulation.
That's all. That's like
R3.
literally how it works, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, this was the it story.
Yep. All right, R3. Outside, the sun comes out and it appears to be a beautiful spring day. Inside, the halls are clean and orderly with brightly painted pictures on the walls. The children themselves, who at first appeared dirty and disheveled, now appear clean and neat in school uniforms. They are overjoyed that the boogeyman and all the bad people are finally gone. They understand that they can never return home and that their families are long dead. But that does not diminish their happiness that there is no more boogeyman to scare them and that they have a real teacher to take care of them again. The virtual dreamscape is now filled with happy, loving children. In your campaign log, record that you fully restored the sanity of Pen 15.
Wait, look, you could have lost the campaign here.
Oh, shit. Is that
It's
R1
what?
on the back of here?
Yes.
Each
Oh,
remaining
it's the-
investigator is defeated.
Oh shit.
Oh, wow. We could have just ended at... Jeez. Is there a place to resign? No.
It's if you saved none of the kids.
Oh, if you saved none of the kids.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. Did we record that we did Pen 15? Restore the
Yes, we
sanity of
restore
Pen
the sanity
15.
of Pen 15.
An investigator may choose to add Pen 15 permanent story asset to their
100%
deck.
functionality.
So, Pen 15 is permanent. Fast ability during the investigation phase to choose an investigator. That investigator gets an additional action during their turn, which can only be used to activate scan. Reaction: after an investigator performs scan, that investigator may draw a card or gain a resource. So it really doesn't matter who has this,
No, it really doesn't.
as long as it's not going to be
That's
a person
pretty
who
good.
dies.
I mean, I think I have enough card draw and resources that I don't really need that. Like, if you,
Well, it's
If
you
that's-
choose, so it's whoever that person is.
Yeah, so during the investigation phase, choose an investigator.
performs a scan. Okay.
Yeah, so that investigator gets an additional phase during their turn, which may only be used to activate scan. Limit once per
Yeah.
round.
The only thing is it like gives someone the option to choose. I say give it to CornBro.
All right,
Sure. Okay.
another permanent we're locking down. I don't know why they gave us 4, but...
Because there were like shittier versions. There were like the 25, 50, 75%.
Oh, there were shittier versions? Oh, what were the...
Yeah.
Oop,
So if you hadn't fully powered it up,
I
you got
accidentally
the
just hit
shitty-
deal, so we got weaknesses and shit in our hands. Where did the other one go? Oh, they all came to me. Okay. 25% functionality is at the start of the round. Choose an investigator to get an additional action that can only be used to scan. 50% is a fast during the investigation phase to choose an investigator. And 75% is draw a card or gain a resource. And this one is draw a card. Oh, that's also draw a card or gain a resource.
But the unsuccessful scan on the 75%.
Oh, and this one's
Oh,
if
they
you're
have to fail to
successful.
do that. Okay.
Oh, interesting. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So that's why there's 4 of them.
The other one's just the red scan.
One hand.
Okay. If at least one copy of the Reminiscence Treacheries in the Victory display, add a tablet to the bag, and then we get experience equal to the Victory X value of each card in the Victory display, which was 7. For kids.
8.
Oh, this did not update. Why didn't this update?
No, 4 kids, 7, right?
It's not counting this one. It's
of
not
these.
counting this one.
Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yeah. So it's
Yeah.
Oh, the bottom one is a. Oh, okay, I forgot the school grounds was also a victory.
All right, so 8 XP. And then it says proceed to Interlude 1 mission briefing. So... Oh, and then there's a huge thing here. Okay, if you want to do this now, we can do this now, or we can do it at the start of the next session.
We're good with whatever.
Let's go now. Mission briefing. Check the campaign log. If you were transported to the virtual dreamlands by Maja...
No.
All right, mission briefing 2. The virtual dreamscape around you swirls into a flurry of ephemeral blue and dissipates away as you disconnect from the virtual dreamscape and stumble out of the all-too-familiar cryosleep chamber. K2 Pen 15 is now fully cooperative and will help you in any way it can. The supercomputer starts by briefing you on the recent events that have unfolded on the Tatterdemalion. The crew of the Tatterdemalion was composed of worshippers of Hastur, one of the ancient ones that has descended upon Earth. The cultist recently undertook a mission to free Tassilda, daughter of Hastur, rumored to be imprisoned on an asteroid codenamed Fragment. The ship managed to rendezvous with Fragment and deployed several survey teams to search the caverns upon it. Before your current mind was implanted, you were one of those cultist explorers destined to awaken Tassilda. After a few weeks of survey, one of the teams retrieved a slab of alien hieroglyphs and ordered K2 Pen 15 to begin a translation. Another team reported to have found the inner chambers where Tassilda resided and destroyed the imprisoning sigils. They were never heard from again. You and your fellow cultists swiftly withdrew from the asteroid before the Princess of Carcosa could awaken and attack the Tatterdemalion. Content that such were the risk one took worshipping gods of pure chaos, you did not mourn your lost companions. The ship was set to return to the inner solar system. Your mission had been a success. You had finally freed Tassilda, the daughter of Hastur, who might soon be elevated by her father to become a new Ancient One. While most of the cultists entered cryosleep for the journey home, K2 Pen 15 was busy analyzing the alien runes. When the translation was complete, the computer learned of a story titled Heir to Carcosa. The knowledge caused it to go insane and slaughter all of the waking crew out of terror. The ship was left in turmoil, drifting without sense through space, until K2 Pen 15 brought you back into this world from the archives in a final cry for help. Now you understand what you must do. Although Earth is no longer the home it used to be, humanity still exists, spread out throughout colonies in the solar system, living in fear and in isolation. If the being named Tassilda, heir to Carcosa, would be exalted by her father, there is no doubt that she will decide to reign over humanity's colonies with the madness of Carcosa. You must atone for your past sins and eliminate the entity before she can be elevated to godhood. Unfortunately, the last recorded positions of Fragment were among the data lost during the initial corruption. However, K2 Pen 15 was able to retrieve a few leads from the ship's itinerary. You will need to traverse the solar system to locate the coordinates of the asteroid and prevent Tasilda's ascension. The investigators may choose to watch a simulated performance of the translated play. If you do, read Heir to Carcosa.
Oh, it gives you mental trauma.
It might. Want to read it? It's up to CornBro. CornBro's the lead investigator.
Why you gotta put that evil on me? I'm so curious, but it probably is gonna give us something bad.
I'm also very curious.
Do it.
All right. I think the general consensus among the table is to do it, so I'm gonna go ahead and say, yeah, we're gonna do it.
Okay. Read at your own risk. The program begins with the royal family of Yatil cowering before the King in Yellow, Avatar of Haster. For the next 3 hours, you witness a horrifying creative work full of betrayal, intrigue, and horror. The story unfolds thus. After claiming Yatil and absorbing it into Carcosa, the King in Yellow took the insane Princess Camilla as a consort. Before her death, the princess bore the Ancient One 3 children, who became fosterlings of Haster. They were 2 boys named Thothut and Taslok, and a girl named Tasilda. While normal seeming at first, the children developed many of the physical characteristics and powers of their father. This transformation was viewed by their mother as yet another of Carcosa's many corruptions. It was the final blow to Camilla's mind, causing her heart to stop from despair and grief. For some time, the royal trio lived with their sire in Carcosa, evil beings serving loyally at the foot of their father. But soon, like their mother, uncle, and grandmother before them, the princes and princess of Carcosa began to whisper, squabble, and plot. They had dreams of power and succession. Eventually, Thothut and Taslok unwisely moved against their father. Haster was aware of the plot all along and easily avoided their traps. In a way too horrible to describe, he destroyed both of his sons. His daughter Tasilda, who knew of her siblings' plot but refused to take part in it, was spared. But she had done nothing to warn her father, choosing to wait and see if their plot was successful before committing to a course of action. For her silent betrayal, Tasilda was punished. Her father, he who should not be named, sealed her into her home, which the Ancient One tore free of Carcosa and hurled out into space. Her father claimed that in an inevitable time, she will be released and granted all that she desires. In your campaign log, record that you have watched the performance of the Heir to Carcosa.
Okay.
Each investigator suffers a mental trauma. So that puts everybody up to 1 and Norman up to 2. If an investigator controls the Heir to Carcosa weakness, they may add 2 tally marks to memories. That's Wisma.
I'll do it.
2 memories.
Okay.
I have so many memories.
I do have so many memories.
And then there's the search for the fragment, which I believe is technically the beginning of scenario 3 because it gives you the choice to go to scenario 3A, 3B, and 3C. So
also
we'll
have
probably
an option of which one to do, essentially.
Yeah, I think it's which order you do them in. I think you still do
Yeah.
all of them,
Yeah.
but you just decide which order to do them in. So I guess we'll stop there since I think it makes sense to read that at the start of next time.